What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Hashtag PVT. I'm Rock and Roll James. And we got a show for you tonight. Night before Thanksgiving, ya estamos preparando el guajolotito. Lo tenemos en el horno.
El pavo.
El pavo. Entonces no se dice guajolote.
No.
Pues ¿dónde chingados salió guajolote entonces?
It's one of those words of yours.
Pues chinga.
Hey, I just want to know ¿qué se come el moco del guajolote?
Oh my God.
Ray, abre, ponle la cámara, Ray, abre. Este es el stage manager de Whiskey D, papá. Sústame one time. Hey, a Concert Arena Productions. ¿Qué pajo, Ray? How you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. Thank you for inviting me. Thanks, man. You make my whole day, and yesterday you came by my house.
Todo, carnalito.
Love you, brother.
Vamos a tener un therapy session ahorita, chingo de counseling y todo ese pedo.
I'm all in for it.
I'm here as mediator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've got my good friend, man. I haven't seen this guy in a while. I think the last time I saw him, I bumped into him at a concert for Accept.
That's true.
And, That's true. I've known him since he was in Pampers.
What kind of? Were they the ones that?
You mean a week and a half ago?
The rag ones, right?
A week and a half ago.
Pampers.
So
How you doing, Rock?
Ladies and gentlemen, me and this guy we could write a book together, and some of the chapters will just be one page with a question mark on it, and the names will be changed to protect the guilty
and the innocent.
Yeah. So you're in for a treat tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be fantastic. Bass player for BYFIST, Stony Grantham, here with us tonight.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
We've got Rally. What's going on, sweetheart?
Hey, shout out to everyone that's already on the chat zone, guys. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight.
And Chaz Corona, Sons of Texas t-shirt going on, man.
Check this out. You know, this week, I was in the studios at the Red Barn Studios, and Rock was there as well. I think we missed each other by just...
What were you doing at the Red Barn
Because
Studios?
Aldo Barrio, who's in the chat zone, said,
Okay.
hey, come on back to the studios.
Yeah.
And you know how in like those thrash metal bands, they always need a background guys to go like,
Hey!
and all that, right?
The chant.
Right,
Gang
the
vocals.
chants.
Gang vocals.
The gang vocals.
The gang vocals.
The gang vocals.
So Al said, hey, come on by to the Red Bar Studios. And Gesto Hoyos was there. And he was there when you were there, right?
Yeah.
And they played the song that you sang.
They did. Look, ladies and gentlemen, put the camera on me, bro, or both of us, babe. I've never sang thrash metal. It's thrash metal, right?
It is thrash. And they told me, this is what Al told me, that you were attempting to like sing. And he was like, no, man, you got to like
Got it.
get your huevos out.
Got it out.
And after the first take, it was all fucking uphill from there.
Yeah.
But thrash metal means
Like Anthrax.
Yeah. Well,
Like BYFIST.
the thing is, look, ladies and
Megadeth.
gentlemen, I'm a heavy metal singer. Those are my roots, right? And of course, I sing Southern rock with my band and stuff like that. We do R&B, so I like to sing everything, right? And so Aldo Barrio, he's got Confused, or he's got his own thing going. Confused is another project.
This was his solo project.
Yeah. And if you know Stormtroopers of Death and these like a hardcore punk.
MOD.
Yeah, MOD and thrash. So he said, and he kept telling me, I got a song I want you to sing, man. I want you to sing. And I said, okay, bro, I've never done this before. So I went to Red Barn Studios there in Mission.
Yeah.
Little studio in the backyard of Camarada. Robert, his name is, from Unholy Desecration.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah.
And so they put me in, and I did the first take, and then the guy says, let's do a little more, let's try it again.
More
Okay.
guttural.
Yeah. After on the third take, the guy, Robert, he's like, Unholy Desecration, so you know the music
Right.
he's into, right?
Right.
He turns on the mic to talk to me from the, board, and he says, wow, dude, that sounds like old school Sepultura.
Oh.
Max Cavalera.
Oh,
and I was
wow.
like, really, dude? Really?
Yeah.
So I did like 7 or 8 takes, and then they decided to pick the best one. But then Jesse from Sons of Texas,
He showed up,
He
yeah.
texted me, and he says, because he showed up, and I was talking with him, and I left. And then after a while, he texted me like, dude, that's you singing? and when Al told him I was singing on it, he was like, what? So my first ever thrash metal song, ladies and gentlemen.
And it's going to be out like in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. And we'll play it here.
All right.
Yeah. And my hat's off to you, Rock, because
You heard it. What did you think?
I heard it. And, the song is called Changes. And, my hat's off to you because to sing about a man transitioning to a woman.
Changes.
Hey,
I salute. It takes a lot of guts.
You're so brave.
Yeah, I mean to throw it all out there, and not care about your family.
Throw it to the wind. Right.
Right. Yeah. You're literally
care to the wind.
Your
Sorry.
testosterone, your testicles to the wind.
Ray's raising his hand, babe, like if he's in class. He wants you to call on him.
Ray, go ahead.
So respect.
Ray, he wants to talk. Because I told him, Ray.
He wants to show off his gold bracelets.
Before the show, I told Ray, rule number 1, we don't talk over each other that much. We just, a little bit, but, when somebody's talking, we let him finish. All right, so he's raising his hand.
Everyone
like
interrupts
Horseshack?
everyone.
Yeah, we do it a lot, but, just a little, Ray's just gets really energetic, and he's got a lot of stories.
Ray has good etiquette.
Yeah.
it's just on special from at the 1 yard line. But talking about thrash battle, is it the lyrics are like,
Yeah.
No, they're
Yeah.
better than that.
Sometimes, right? I mean,
so that was you were singing like that?
Yeah, look, I do get into that music, and but some singers are better than others. It's like any other thing, right?
But my question is that
Yeah.
the next song?
It's like,
you
So-
want to do a little SOD or you
yeah.
So
well,
Speak English or die.
yeah, but there's thrash music
Someone-
that has like Joey Belladonna from Anthrax. He's kind of singing, dude.
Yeah.
still.
yeah, no.
you can hear his
What
lyrics.
you're
then.
kind of thinking of
It's just like you
death,
can't hear the
death
lyrics.
metal,
Lamb-
death metal.
Lamb of God
So
and
then
shit,
I'm
right?
wrong.
Yeah,
Well, no, it's not
you're
that metal.
taking
No.
it too far. Yeah.
You're not wrong. But
Okay, because
Can be-
I did sound for a band. They asked me. Remember, I don't know if you remember this. He goes, "Hey, what bands were they? I don't know. The people que se comitan,
Yeah.
que se comitan.
They're puking.
They're puking. Yeah. I said, hey, I did sound for los gatos que se comitan.
Es uno de esos
But
grupos
that's
que
not
se
it.
vomita el singer.
All of them. But that's not what it is.
No.
Well, it's a
That's
little bit like
definitely-
that. Me vomité un poquito nomás. Me vomité un poquito nomás.
We had the dry heaves.
just
Is
a
it-
pinch.
Mom, is that a real word? Me vomité, gomité is like, right?
I think so.
That's
yeah.
puking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Is that a real word or is this
I think
clica?
so.
That was only one channel for me for one vocal.
Does Rally have the Valley Dictionary over there? or-
Yeah.
It's in my brain.
Well, she's
It's
a
in my
go-to.
brain.
She's a go-to.
Ah.
And for any other thing, it's the professor over there.
That's right.
Chaz Corona, man.
That's
That
why
guy-
they're sitting over there.
Yeah. We're over here. We're the unruly kids.
Yeah.
That's what we
Special
are.
ed.
Yeah.
I'm from at the 1 yard line.
FOM.
Yeah.
Just so you know,
full
Stoney-
of Mexicans, man. When I was a kid. Fundamentals of math. Hey, let's go full of Mexicans.
Fundamentals of metal.
Yeah, man.
What was it? That GED? Good enough.
Good enough diploma. Yeah, there you go.
I found that good enough diploma.
Just so you know, Stony, we have referrals.
Yeah.
Don't get out of line.
I'll try and be good.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on, really quick. It's vomitar, not gomitar.
Oh, it's vomitar?
V.
Oh,
V.
vomitar.
V de vaca.
Vomit.
Yes.
Vomita. Who added the G to it?
You?
Oh, okay.
No.
You're making up everything.
If you have a gummy, it's gomita.
It should be vomitar.
And if your special ed is vomitar, me gomitue.
Yeah.
Vomite with the
Me
G.
vomite.
Yeah.
With a V. It's vomit in Spanish.
I didn't know.
Vomitar.
Wow.
Sí, ve
I
de
should have,
vaca.
you know what I mean? But
Well-
ladies and gentlemen, you learn here. You come to our
Right.
show to learn.
It's
You know, and you
educational.
just learn that it's
And
not vomitar.
entertaining, yeah.
It's vomitar, all right? So you see, there's educational value out of this.
Because of me, because I'm special ed, and I'm from at the 1 yard line. I didn't graduate.
The 1 yard. Fumble at the 1 yard.
Yeah, they threw it to me, and I'm from at the 1 yard line. 11th grade, I said, I'm getting out of here, man. I'm gonna go play drums.
And it's ironic because both Ray and James make more than Rally and I put together.
Isn't that crazy?
I know.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
The inmates are running the asylum.
Yeah,
It is.
congratulations.
You know, but
But if we didn't do what we did, the whole city wouldn't be high like they are. You know,
Putting it on the map.
being Walter White, yeah, mate.
Come on.
we're the example for other people who don't graduate. You gotta follow your dream.
Breaking kind of bad.
Yeah,
Right?
breaking kind of bad.
Got your bad.
Yeah. A little bit
Both
bad.
of us, right?
I'm Walter White and Ray's Pinkman.
No. 100%.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's why you went to my house looking for me.
Yikes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the show started. I want to thank Chorizo de HH. We were just talking about that. Local family brand, same great taste as you grew up with. This weekend you're going to have some beautiful weather in the Rio Grande Valley and Texas, and you'll be wanting to turn the pit on. And look, you put some chorizo on there, put some cheese, unas fajitas, unos sausages, y tú sabes, ahí vientas el quesito, ¿entiendes? Y haces un choriqueso bruto, no, hombre, qué bárbaro. That's the way to do it, folks, especially on NFL Sunday, man, or college football Saturday. Un taquito así, con una vironga bien fría, no, hombre, bien muerta, cállate la boca, shut up, get some chips, y pues un piquito de gallo o algo así también, hombre, cállate. It's something that's totally awesome and delicious, and it's chorizo de HH, and you can find it at HEB, and the HEBs you can find it at Brownsville, San Benito, Harlingen, Mercedes, Westlaco, Elsa, Dana, también San Juan, Far, and Edinburg, ladies and gentlemen. Chorizo de HH, and you can find it at Aguilar's Meat Market. You can find it at all the other markets también, and if they don't have it, ask them about it, y diles, hey, traigan el chorizo de HH. Ask for it at your favorite supermarket. Also want to thank the mouth-watering barbecue from Ace's Barbecue, ladies and gentlemen. If you're doing some shopping around this weekend, you got Black Friday, you've got Saturday and Sunday, people are going to be out and about, and you get hungry, you want some of the great, delicious barbecue, the only place to go is Ace's Barbecue, Mcallen, Texas. They got a brand new place, Nolana. It used to be Fuddruckers, and this place is huge. It's big. Do we have the video of the inside of the place, babe? Because we're going to have stand-up comedy, and I am going to be on the show. So we're going to have a lot of fun. And we'll have Tumbleweed, the other comedian, here next weekend. But look at the place. We're going to pack that place. And let me tell you, I don't know, Raza, but if you've never seen my comedy, I'm just going to warn you right now. I talk Spanish and English. So, es como si estoy aquí en el show, pero les viento unas pinches stories brutas, chingo de mosca y la chingada. It's going to be fantastic, and it's going to be jam-packed. And that's going to be happening. We'll tell you where. Follow us on our Instagram. We're going to post this Monday or Saturday. We'll post when it is and what time it is. That way you can make plans, because we don't want to jump the gun, because we got something going on this Friday. This Friday. I'm getting a little mixed up because tomorrow's going to be like a Friday. Black Friday, we're doing the awesome Whiskey D toy concert. And we're ready to perform. This is going to be our last show of the year for 2023. Bring a toy. We don't charge. We just want you to bring a toy. Bring 2 toys. Bring 3 toys. Bring as many toys as you can. We want to pack that place up, and it is going to get packed. Melodious Bastards are performing. They do a lot of heavy metal. We do Southern rock, and the spinoffs do 80s music. You like that 80s new wave and all that. These guys do it. But look, man, we're going to be out there. We're going to be tearing it up, and it's going to be fantastic. We're going to play from 8:30 to 9:30, so we're the first band. Because during the other bands, we're going to be hanging out with everybody, signing autographs, taking selfies, and, and showing off the toys, man. All right? So make sure to go out there Friday night, the day after Thanksgiving, at London Grill and Tavern on Nolana, okay, in Mcallen, Texas. So we are ready for that, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic, all right? Now, hey, you're going to be down, right? Maybe you could stop by and do a song with us, Stony.
It's Friday?
Friday night. When are you going back to Austin?
Saturday?
Yeah. All right. Well, shit. We'll party till the moment you got to take off, bro. Like we used to, bro.
Nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
Right.
It's 8 a.m. Hey, what time are you leaving, Stone? Hey, I don't know. I might stay another day.
That'd be great. Yeah, man. Maybe I can sit in. Who knows?
That'd be awesome. A song, man. Hell yeah. You know all of them, bro.
Share the story, Rocco, how the two of you. I don't know if I misunderstood that you two would spoon. You guys were spooning, or
spooning. Hey, I just found out that word spooning.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what it was.
You didn't know?
No, you know what? And I don't know if I can say this or not, but this is my ex-girlfriend saying, hey, after what you do, right?
Uh-huh.
What do you do?
And she goes, this is called spooning. I said, spooning? I said, you know what? I want to fork you.
Yeah. I was going to say it's better than forking. Yeah.
Well, then I want to fork you. I didn't know what the hell they are.
Get the fork out of here.
Hey, it's probably not better than forking, is it?
Well, I figured it's called spooning. It is called. I just learned that.
Hey, do both of them at the same time. Just call it sporking. Sporking, right?
Well, how many fingers? What is it?
Isn't that what they're called? Those
sporking.
Yeah, they're sports.
Those little plastic
from KFC.
They're the spoon with the little freaking teeth on it.
Yeah.
It's sporking. You do both of them at the same time, bro.
Well, you can't. Well, you got to use your fingers then. If you're doing that, I didn't even know what spooning was.
Tell Ray that's what brings babies, the spork.
Yeah. No, that was the first time I heard that. I didn't know that.
You see, ladies and gentlemen, you're getting educated once again here.
I need to come often here.
You find out a lot of stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get to the next. You know what? Bobby Pulido is doing something that's absolutely amazing. Okay, and we want to tell you about it. Tomorrow, Thursday, he is doing a fantastic event serving food to the community in Edinburg and first responders.
Nice.
It's the inaugural Pulido and Friends Thanksgiving Feast, okay?
Awesome.
And it's a hot meal to benefit our first responders and those in need. And it's happening tomorrow from 12 to 3 hours, 312 East Cano Street, which I think it's close to where we used to be with our studio, right? And in Edinburg, Texas. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to give Bobby Pulido a call, and we're going to ask him about it. Let me see. Numbers. 4, 5, 6. See, this is the one. This is the cable that's in there. All right, let me see. 4, 5. So it's going to be a fantastic event, and Bobby Pulido's putting it together, and we're going to ask him about it. He should be ready to answer right now. And this is amazing.
Hello?
Hey, Bobby, what's going on, brother?
How you doing, bro?
Good, man. Oye, primeramente quiero desearle feliz Día de Acción de Gracias a ti, a tu familia, a tu papá y a todos, brother.
Muchísimas gracias, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we're talking about this inaugural Pulido and Friends Thanksgiving. Inaugural meaning it's the very first one that you're doing, man. Tell us a little bit about that,
I got
bro.
schooled. They told me it wasn't. There's no such thing as a first annual.
Yes.
It's called inaugural. I go, oh, that sounds like a presidential thing or something. I'm like, but okay.
Yeah.
So we went with inaugural, even though we got flagged by Facebook. So they wouldn't let me boost my post because we posted inaugural.
Are you
Because it sounded-
serious?
I swear to God, yeah. It sounds political. Is what they told us. So that's why I did the video afterwards. So I didn't want to get in Facebook jail.
Yeah.
So that's why I really appreciate you spreading the word on your platform and everybody else that shared the post and everything like that. So we depend on that. So
Yeah,
So,
no,
I'm
absolutely.
like you, man.
And let me
I
tell you,
appreciate
Bobby, anytime you do something like that, just shoot me whatever you need me to, promote and stuff. Because first of all, we appreciate you for taking the time to come to our show, And everybody that comes to our show, we're so appreciative that, that's all I do all day. I'm going through Instagram and I'm just, sharing stuff from people that have been through our doors,
I
And
appreciate
when
that.
I saw you, with your
aside
post.
from that, dude, I enjoy doing your show. It's fun.
Yeah,
So I have
dude.
a good time, yeah.
Lots of great compliments on the show, man. They really enjoyed it, so this all came out just. This is the inaugural. You decided to do it for this year. How did that come about, man?
It came about, Rock, last year, and I'll be quite frank. It was my wife's idea. She hates for me to say that, but it's true. We were at Thanksgiving, and everybody kind of already eaten the turkey, and the tryptophan was kicking in, and everybody's either watching football, whatever you can, with one eye open and the other eye on your phone. And, and she goes, you know what? Like, why don't we do something else? Like, instead, she said, because it goes, everybody's just kind of chilling and vegging, and let's do something for the ones that, that maybe they can't do this. They don't have this. And I said, you know what? That's a good idea. So, we put it in action this year.
Yeah.
And it worked out good because at first, you first think about the needy, right? The people that really need it. But they tried convincing me to do the turkey giveaway thing, right? But I said no. It has to be something more than just giving out turkeys. You know how social media is, right? There's people criticizing on there. Why don't you just give out the turkeys? And I said, well, here's the whole point of doing it on Thanksgiving is there's a lot of first responders that have to work that day. They're out there in the streets driving around or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, they can come back and get something quick and eat a hot meal. And then there's a lot of people, believe it or not, that don't have a stove or an oven.
Yeah.
And so what good does a turkey do, if you can't, and then you have people that fry them. And every year there's a bunch of accidents where they, where everything burns up and stuff like that. So we're like, you know what? let's make it a whole deal, right? Where you come up and you get your hot meal.
Yeah.
And so it's the first year. We're going to see how it goes. And we have also, we have deals also with other people. There's food left over.
Mm-hmm.
There's shelters and retirement communities and stuff like that we're going to go give. I'm probably going to set some plates aside for them too. So we'll just personally deliver those. And then after the show, then I have a concert in General Bravo, Nuevo León.
Wow.
So it's going to be a long day, man.
Yeah, it's going to be a long day, dude. Wow, you're going to be
Yeah.
at the end of tomorrow night show, man. You're going to just like go through the bus and relax, dude, right?
And then I gotta come back because then it's my wedding anniversary the next day.
Wow,
Oh,
bro.
my
And then 5 años ya con la baby doll.
Qué bueno.
So then after that was I gotta go back to Saltillo on Saturday. I have a show in Saltillo, so it's just gonna be a lot of
You're in demand, Bobby. That's a blessing, dude. That's a blessing,
thank you,
bro.
I appreciate that.
And you doing this is gonna even broaden your horizons and stuff. I mean, this is something that's absolutely spectacular when you get back to the community. And you got some people on your side there, Aguilar's Meat Market. I'm seeing here también.
Oh, dude, they're and My Place Cafe,
Uh-huh.
which you know them, right?
Yeah.
Ramiro was your coach. I understand.
Yeah.
Is that true?
He says some stories about me, bro, that, I was the worst Little League player ever, dude. I was like the one, you know what they used to say, the players like me son los que calientan la banca, carnal. They're bench warmers. That's what I was, dude. I was a bench warmer.
So everybody has a purpose, bro.
Pero es que era bien, es que I needed meds, carnal. You know what I mean? I needed, tenía un ADHD, la chingada, y todo ese pedo, carnal. No tenían meds para mí back then. But whatever Ramiro says, it's probably true.
No, man. And then society's lending us the place there in Edinburg, which is real close to downtown.
Sí.
And so, man, it's going, it's really good for being the first year. I hope we don't make, that many mistakes. I know we're going to make mistakes because it's the first year and,
Sí.
and
¿Vas a tener arroz y frijoles enseguida del cranberry o?
no, señor.
Well, that's the first mistake today.
Ese es el estilo gringo, bro.
That's the first mistake, papi. No te creas, carnal. I'm just playing, bro. Pero ya sabes cómo somos aquí en el baile. Ponemos ahí arroz y frijoles enseguida de los coditos y la chingada. Ya sabes.
No.
Yeah.
But so anybody, they can go to my Facebook and all the info's there. It's one per person.
Órale.
So that's the one thing that's important because it's impossible that si van y le piden para la tía y primo que está en la casa, pues we're gonna do it to whoever you go and we'll hook you up.
Oye, papi, necesito 20 platos para llevar, papi, por favor.
Right.
Ya sabes cómo es la raza, carnal. Asústame one time. No, but you know what, Bobby? I appreciate you, man. We all appreciate you.
Yes,
You're one
you.
of our gems here in South Texas, bro. And absolutely one of the greatest, artists that has ever been from South Texas, along with your father, bro. And lots of cultural history and lots of great stuff, man, with you guys, the Pulidos, man. Valley known and valley-wide and statewide and global and international, man. You guys are all over. But we appreciate you, man. And we'll, tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, it's the inaugural Pulido and Friends Thanksgiving. Now, if you go to my Rock and Roll James Instagram, you can screenshot the poster and share it on yours since since Facebook doesn't let them boost it, and that's the way we get the word out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And también they made a joke, but kind of sort of a joke. Le dije también para todos los divorciados porque ya no tienen nadie que les haga comer.
Oh my God.
Ahí va, voy a mandar a Ray Abrego para allá ahorita.
Believe it or not, bro, I have a bunch of friends que están divorciados y así se la pasan, bro, que chingan, no hay acción, no hay nada, bro. Entonces, come on down.
Y de ahí tenemos un big counseling therapy session ahí, la chingada para ellos, carnal.
Aparte.
Tu papá les da un counseling a todos ahí ahorita, carnal.
Mira, mijo.
Hey, Bobby, have a wonderful Thanksgiving, bro. We appreciate you once again, carnalito. You're open. The doors are open for you here any day, okay?
I appreciate that.
And
bro.
happy
God bless you. I
anniversary to
appreciate
you and your wife as well.
Ándale,
Thank you.
Órale.
Thank you very much.
Es todo.
Okay,
Bobby
man.
Pulido, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Is that awesome or what?
That is
He's
cool,
so
man.
sweet.
Órale.
Cool.
Pues aquí está Now, before we get back to the show, I put uncomfortable questions on the title of this video. The reason is because I had Jennifer Peña. Yeah, sometimes I get mixed up a little bit, man. They're so close to the same, right? But Jennifer Peña was here last week. And then a couple of weeks before that, we had Ricky Naranjo y Los Gamblers. And we had a few comments on our videos about, me getting personal with people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Making uncomfortable questions. For example, with Ricky Naranjo, we spoke about his dad, Rubén Naranjo, who was an iconic pioneer in Conjunto. And nobody really ever knew that he had drug issues, right? With like heroin and stuff. And so, I asked, Ricky about it. And Ricky was open about it. And we talked about it and how he ended up getting clean. And so it was a story, right? And so we had a comment on there. And I went ahead and responded. But let me see if I have the comment here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll let you know about it. Because... So the comment was, appreciate all what the Gamblers do for Conjunto music, but the questions that you all asked about Mr. Ruben's use of drugs put Ricky and Ruben on the spot, and it didn't seem like it, right?
No, not at all.
Like
Not
Ricky
at
answered
all.
right away, and I mean
Yep.
they were very open about it, and they also talked about he kicked the habit, and but he died very young, and so he says I don't think it was the time or place for that. That's what the guy told me, right?
What?
So I went ahead and responded, and this is exactly the way I feel about it, ladies and gentlemen, because with Jennifer Peña, we talked about her relationship with her ex-husband. They just got divorced, and I know it was fresh and stuff, but, it's something that, it's part of the history of her career.
Right.
And so I answered to this guy, Rick Romo. Shout out to Rick Romo, and thank you for the comments. And ladies and gentlemen, if you comment on our videos even after we finish doing the live, I have notifications. I always respond. I always look at every single comment. I heart it. I heart it, I saw it, okay? If I respond, it's because it needed a response. So I told Rick, we did talk about Ruben's incredible music and influence in our culture. I myself went through a horrific drug and alcohol addiction. Drugs and alcohol have been a prevalent part of the music and entertainment industry since its inception. Jimi Hendrix, Prince, Elvis, Michael Jackson, Jim Morrison, Janis Joplin, and the list goes on and on.
Todd Bridges.
Those stories have been well documented through books and even made into successful movies. No one ever decried the transparency about their lives.
Right. Phil Lynott.
Yeah, and I believe that Ruben's life should be well documented as well. Just like those global icons, the good with the bad. Maybe the story can change someone's life for the better. Ruben's life was a fascinating one, and he left a musical legacy that fortunately still lives on through his grandson. Thank you, Rick Romo, for supporting our channel. More great interviews to come. Asústame one time, Dad. Órale. So that's basically, you never know what story is going to affect a person out there. And whether it's good or bad, because not everybody goes through good things all their lives. We all go through adversity. I've done it. I've been through it. And, hearing stories like those always help me to, move forward, So, but I just want everybody to know when we do that. And I know there's some artists that probably don't want to come into the show because they're afraid of stuff. You know what I mean? But we're cool about it here, whatever.
But not only that, but it's part of their story.
Yeah.
It's part of their story.
I think stories, this is why I love this program, is because we get to find out about the human, the individual, not just the artist, the musician. Like we had Stephanie Montiel. She talked about her enchiladas. You know what I mean? And in New Mexico, enchiladas are different. Have you ever tried New Mexico enchiladas, Tony?
Sure have. I spent a lot of time out there.
They're like, oh yeah, you were with a tumbleweed band.
The first time I ever went, right. I used to play out there for months at a time.
I remember that.
First time I ever went there, we pulled over and pulled the bus over, went to a Mexican restaurant, and they asked me, red or green? And I said, well, red or green what?
Red or green?
It was the sauce on the enchiladas.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's crazy, yeah.
Yeah,
it's really weird.
And they say they're really good. Did you like them? Because she said that her band members, when they ate it, that they couldn't. It was so hot, the chile.
I love chile, so it wasn't that hot to me, but I prefer Tex-Mex all the way.
Be careful when you say I love chile here in the valley, bro. Right?
Yeah, I mean chile serrano, right?
I got a 2-piece.
They got to be careful. Like, you know the value.
Wolf Brand chili. I mean,
I got a 2-piece like Cersei. So.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. So, thank you for commenting. We love your opinions. We love your comments. We love your shout outs. And that's why we got chat. So with the live feed, we do it. And we also do it after the show's done. We answer and we watch and check out all our comments on all our programming. All right. Also want to take the time to congratulate a few people. The Guadalupe Awards happened this past weekend in San Antonio. And Joe Lopez was, how the Tejano Music Awards, they rescinded the Lifetime Achievement. Well, these guys at Guadalupe Awards decided to give it to him. Joe Lopez to receive a Lifetime Achievement at 5th Annual Guadalupe Awards weeks after TMA's controversy. And, of course, I got that off TejanoNation.net, where I highly recommend you follow if you want to know and keep up to date with everything going on in the Tejano industry. So, Joe Lopez, and I've got the list because somebody we know personally is on there. And so the Guadalupe Awards Radio Personality of the Year, Mando San Roman from Super Tejano, man. He's been here before. So congratulations to Mando for the award. Podcast Show of the Year, Bumper Gomez. All right, so we want to congratulate Bumper.
Right on.
We have a picture of him with his wife. Míralo. Sombrerito. Cállate la boca, shut up. And then he's with his family, his kids. That's an amazing picture right there. Can you imagine how he felt receiving an award and having all his family there to see that? That is awesome. And the award is really nice. Check it out.
Let's see this.
Mira nomás.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I had to do a little Photoshop on it because they kind of made a little mistake on his name, pero ahí le puse el nombre como debe estar, and it looks amazing. They're going to fix up his award and everything, so it'll be, because sometimes that happens on awards, they're like boom, boom, boom. Especially these awards, they've got a lot of people. Female Entertainer of the Year, Stephanie Montiel, she's been here. Mando San Roman's been here. Bumper's been here. Male Vocalist of the Year, Marcos Orozco, never been here. Female Vocalist of the Year, Monica Saldivar, has not been here yet. Album of the Year, Maz, Love from the Heart. That's Joe Lopez's album. Wow. New Female Artist of the Year, Madison Pulido. We're hoping to have her on the show soon. New Male Artist of the Year, Danny Farias. We had Danny here. Remember he came with Emilio's accordion player? Mm-hmm. Danny Farias. Mm-hmm. Congratulations, Daddy. That's awesome. Single of the Year, Ya Me Enteré con Marcos Orozco. Drummer of the Year, Mike Gonzalez from Iconics, which is Jimmy Gonzalez's son. Keyboard Player of the Year, Brando Mireles from Maz, Joe Lopez. Accordion Player of the Year, Homero Esquivel from Maz, Joe Lopez, originally from Piedras Negras in Eagle Pass area. Bajo Player of the Year, Juanito Castillo from Maz. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think Juanito Castillo is also an accordion. I think that's him. Lifetime Achievement Awards went to Anthony Hernandez, Ruben Ramos, who we will have here on the show in January. Ruben Ramos is coming. Shelly Lares will also be here in January. And Joe Lopez, who hasn't been booked here on PVT. We've been trying to get him on. We'll see if that happens. So congratulations to all the winners and Guadalupe Awards. All right? All right.
Right.
So do we have anything on the chat zone there, Chaz, before we get to the next segment here with the guys?
Well, yeah, let's give some shout-outs. There's a lot of people. Cruz Galvan from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Irma Sanchez from Chicago. Alex Bajo Quinto from North Carolina. Josh Rodriguez from Rosenberg in Richmond, Texas. And David Ortega from San Juan. If you've got a question for any of our guests or what is spooning, I mean, we can go.
We got him in the kitchen.
Yeah. Thank you, Ray. We can answer any, and we're also doing counseling sessions as well. It is Thanksgiving.
I'm going to stay late.
And Ray's going to stay in late. And
after we counsel Ray, we're going to need counseling.
Yeah. He's going to discombobulate our cerebellum.
Or discombobulate it.
Hey, sounds like a great song for a thrash metal song. A great title. Right?
Sounds like a book.
And now here's our next song, Discombobulated.
Indubitably, yes.
Well, I want to thank Bumper for winning, and it was a pleasure to be a role model to you.
You influenced him.
You're welcome, brother.
What kind of world? Okay, sorry.
Yeah. No, what were you going to say, bro?
What kind of role model is that?
Pues su pinche role model, vato, de professors de STC, carnal. Tiene diploma y
I didn't hang out. You're my teacher then.
That's right, man.
tiene masters. Tiene masters.
No more fumbles on the 1 yard line
No,
after
no.
that. Right?
Maybe
Puro
I'm-
Hail Marys?
Yeah.
Oh, puro Hail Marys.
So, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to Stony, because we got a video from his band that's freaking amazing. We'll show you in a little bit, but we're going to tell you a little bit about Ray. Ray, this guy has been he's been in the concert circuit for decades,
And he's
right?
met so many people, Rock. I mean, it's crazy.
When you walk into his office, check out those pictures. He's got like pictures with everybody.
Look at this.
that.
Whoa. Wow.
I mean, it like the who's who of rock and roll comedy. I mean, this guy's been working backstage. He's one of those guys that the unsung heroes of the events, the concerts. And then there's another one up there, I mean, this guy, look, that's just another part of the
Wow.
little Joe's there, Fluffy.
My first one was, can you see up there in the top, was Oscar
Sammy
de la
Hager.
Hoya.
Oh, Oscar de la Hoya. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you get to see Bobby's bus. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah, and then who else do we got there, baby? I think we got one more picture.
Yeah.
Because he's got way more, but we're just sharing a few of them with you.
The
The
Red
guy on the very
Rocker.
top left is a singer from the Black Crows, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
that's it.
And he's got Flaco Jimenez at the bottom right
Oh, I
there.
see
to the
that.
left.
We got also right there on top of Flaco, Jason Bonham.
Cool. Ray, when Stony and I were playing in Blind Justice, you were young, man. We were about 20 years old. 24, 25. I mean, we're young, full of piss and vinegar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're able to do 3 or 4 gigs in 2 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you used to always come around our shows, man,
It's
and,
the-
and wanting to be a part of the band, a part of the Desmadre, bro. And you were willing to help us out in any means possible with our equipment or anything like that. And when I started Whiskey D, back in 2011. I didn't have Ray, and I hadn't seen him, and we were playing. I had created an event called it's about 9/11, a tribute to 9/11, right?
911, yeah.
And
Osama bin
not
Laden.
911, 9/11, right? 911 is a
Emergency.
Yeah, and so we're doing it at a place called Smoking Aces, in which are, by the way, the owners of Aces Barbecue.
Really?
In Mission, yeah. And Ray showed up with his Van Halen tour shirt and everything,
I have
when
a
he was
picture.
working with Van Halen. And he showed up, and from there on, he just joined our band. And we've been all over Texas, dude, having
you.
a lot of fun, bro, for the past 12 years. And you've always been there, man.
That's cool.
Thank you
And-
so much. Yeah, I didn't know you were going to invite me. And also, I remember at the you brought a banner. You even called me. Ray, what size of banner should I get? For
Yeah.
the So I actually I think JR was the one that told you or something. We were at and then you actually brought it. And then I guess
now we had a banner. I remember as me and Ray we're like the ones that were always together with the band. The band would go to the back of the bus, crash out. Me and Ray, I'm driving, and Ray's there, and we're for the whole road, 5 a.m., 6 a.m. He's still there, and we're just talking stories and stuff. And I remember one time because I myself, ladies and gentlemen, everybody thinks the Rock is el singer, se cree la star y la chingada. No, fuck, I was a roadie too with the band. Me and Ray were the ones doing everything, and the guys, all they had to do was go up because I had the amps and everything for my
Right.
band members. The easier the better. And we were in Alice, Texas, and we were trying to put the banner up behind us. And
there was an overhead.
Ray was
Was it
over there.
Was it windy too?
Yeah, no, it was inside
No, it
a
was
big
inside?
old freaking warehouse. It was a big bike rally, dude. Twin cam jam. It was awesome.
They had an overhead.
So,
and,
yes.
and I'm not too tall, midget. I couldn't fit.
Yeah, so Ray comes up, and I'm over here setting up the merch with the T-shirts and all that stuff, and he's doing stuff by the stage, and so we're trying to get everything done, right? And then Ray comes and goes, "Hey, man, we can't put the banner." I'm like, "What are you talking about? We got to put the banner because when we do the flags and all that, that's a photo op for the fans to put their phones out, take pictures, and post them. And they don't always put the name of the band when they post it, but if they see the picture with the name of the band in the back, they know what band it is.
We
It's
go-
all part of branding. We need it
Exactly.
up back there. Let's go over there and check it out." So me and this guy are on ladders up like 20, 30 feet up in the air, dude. And I'm over there, órale, péscate allá, carnal, órale. Simón, tráeme el pinche, la bungee está muy larga, dame otra little bungee, órale, carnal. So we freaking set it up, then we go to the front of the stage, and Ray looks at me and goes, wow, we did it. I go, fuck yeah, we did it. We got to find a way to do it.
Right.
So that's the kind of like energy we would give each other, man. You know what I mean?
You volunteered to do it, and you stepped in one of these beams that were there on top of the 12-foot ladder, and he's on, and I'm holding his.
The lead singer.
Damn.
I'm trying to hold his, his bunnies,
His what?
his bread's behind, But anyway,
Que pinches flying walendas ni que la chingada, carnal.
las nalgas. Anyway, so what was going on was that I'm very dedicated about seeing bands, and then they don't have no banners or something, no lights fixing that. While he's on stage, before we do sound check, make sure everything's right. But the point is that when you make a show, I'm a real serious man, And I remember this time, see you guys, you remember, I'm the first one to get there, and I want everything on timing, and then we need to bring everything that he's got, no matter what. Someone says no, it's gonna happen. So we create a lot of things. But then again, I remember one time we were going to see the Dallas Cowboys with
We're going to go play over there?
well, actually across the street with
The Bill Bates tailgate party.
yeah, but what's his name?
We had a lot of fun there, bro.
The restaurant where we play with Daryl. No, what was his name? No.
Yeah.
Chris Randolph.
Chris
Randolph,
Randolph.
yeah.
Yeah, we still okay.
Uh-huh.
And then we were coming from another tour from
We're all over Texas, dude. Santa Lazario.
Somewhere, I
little
don't
old
know.
town by El Paso.
So we get there early, right? And all of a sudden he goes, "Wake up, Ray! Hey, Ray, they want to wake you up." I get up and I put my boots on. And I start getting out, and I'm trying to. All right, let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. So okay, I'm ready to go, Ray. And then I get down and I start putting all the stuff. I goes, "Hey, Ray, slow down. We're just gonna wake you up to eat breakfast." I said, "What?" I took all the boxes out. I put them right until I thought the guy's here.
Wow.
And so, you don't remember that? I go, "Slow down, Ray.
Yeah.
The gate is closed. I just wanted to get you up to
No, it's that Ray gets into this mode where he's like going 100 miles an hour, and I'm like, slow down.
Hey,
dude,
that's
you
the
know?
guy you want, though.
Yeah,
right?
well, but you also have to be
Yes,
careful. You know,
Yeah,
you got to
yeah.
be careful.
Methodical.
Because when you're like because I
It's
remember
like blinders, right?
when I
Yeah.
would put everything in the bus, everything's like it's like Tetris. You know what I mean? It's like everything
like a puzzle.
and
Right,
it
it has
fits
to-
everything and it's perfect.
Right.
And then at the end of the show, we're just like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
And I would tell Ray, no, we got to put it back
it's
the same
chaos,
because
right?
it's just
Yeah.
causing more work for us.
Later.
So we got to
Yeah.
do it, perfectly when we finish and stuff like that. But there's just, it's so much fun to be on the road, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of sacrifice. And ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you, sir. No, I was going to say the last minute, but every brand that I join in, you got to have 100%. You got to, if I see something wrong, you gotta really know what you're doing, And I thank God because, like I said, I'm a special ed guy. I didn't ever dream that I was gonna be where I was in 1984, and I met this one guy, Cahoon. I always remember him. He was with Durham Creed, and he goes, "Hey Ray, send me some guys. You know how the Mexicans people are." Oh no,
mándame unos cabrones
yeah,
para jalar.
I need one guy.
Simón.
They're all like, I ran, and the guys were telling me, "What a dumbass, man. This guy's never gonna get paid." Well, I didn't want to get paid. All I wanted to do is just get on behind the scenes.
And get your foot in the door.
Exactly.
And,
I was
learn. And now
writing-
you're running a cruise, dude.
Now,
this guy sends crews to all the concerts. That's his a business.
That's
He
awesome.
has crews, all the crews that he's accumulated throughout his career, and now he's got his own, his own
Network,
company,
a crew network.
Yeah, and he can do like here in the Rio Grande Valley. There's like 4 festivals going at the same time. His crews are at all the festivals, dude. Different crews, and so this guy has been able to.
Well, hats off, Ray.
Yeah.
Hats
Thank you.
off
Yeah.
to you.
Well, hats up to Jesus Christ, man. I mean, God,
yeah.
guys, it was God, man.
Yeah.
Nobody believed in me, not even myself either.
Yeah.
So that one opportunity, I said, the guy goes, "Ray, again? Tommy has like 10 guys that are 10 years experience. You just started, and you always act like you always did, So I said, just give me an assignment. This will be it. I mean, please. The other guys went to eat. Well, I got to have you.
Yeah.
So I did it all.
Yeah.
And he was impressed. So he goes, okay. He gave me that one chance, and that was my only break. And I thank God from there.
That's all you need.
That's all I
Break-
need. And
break
there's
the
an
doors down.
article that I sent to you, but anyway, we can. That's just later. But my point is, anyone can do it. I'm an example. If you didn't graduate or anything, you have a dream.
Yeah.
Please, it might take long.
Yeah.
The dream might take so long, and then you might quit. And guess what? that one time that you quit, that was the time that you were
That was the
supposed to
one.
get it.
Yeah.
man.
But once you start doing something like what he's doing, being at the backstage and handling
Dedication,
it's
you
a
know.
bug. I mean, you get the bug. And
Yeah.
guys, if there's anybody out there that's willing to work like that, just get a hold of Ray. He's on Instagram and on Facebook at Ray Abrigo. And maybe you can start another crew with you and other people, and then the more the merrier, because there's always more and more shows now, man.
A lot of people call me to go help them out with certain things, set up the equipment. I do it for free, sometimes, man, because they're all friends. And
Hell
stuff,
no, man! You got
It's a lot of work,
It's
Ray.
a lot of
You
work,
shouldn't,
dude.
yeah.
You shouldn't be doing anything for
How
free.
much do I
dude.
charge? $7.50 or $7.80?
No,
I get no.
you charge what you think your crew is worth. You know what I mean? And that's
Well,
what
no.
happens.
They actually call me personally.
Órale.
Yeah, just to go help
Bueno.
little people.
Es todo.
Yeah.
And ladies and
Thank
gentlemen,
you so much. I appreciate it, Rock, and
Hey,
also
ya
for
sabes,
the.
carnalito.
See, so you're talking about. Hey, even I think Stony was on Blind Justice at the time, right?
Yeah.
You had the drummer Rick Rillick.
Dude,
Yeah, he
we're
passed
all the
away.
same age.
Joey
So-
Relic.
We're all the same age.
Yeah, well, coming
Yeah.
back to that point was I was a young kid, and the only way to get in free, I would grab an instrument on there.
Hey, are you stealing it?
Hey, yeah, that was the only. Hey, you part of the yeah.
And Ray had one of the most amazing mullets, dude. I mean,
Oh, I should have shown
when
you a
it
picture.
came, you should have sent me a
And
picture
I
of
have
you.
a picture of it. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it should
Oh,
probably.
man.
It should, hey, I have it here. It should probably be in there. But
No,
just
you know
gotta
what?
go-
Post it on your Instagram and your Facebook. Go to his Facebook and Instagram. You'll see some of his pictures when he was young. You're gonna freak out. And he used to wear those MC Hammer pants, sort of, right?
And no,
They were kind of baggy.
That's what he's wearing right
parachute.
now.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
yeah, I am.
He would wear those MC Hammer type rock and roll
The
pants.
pants? Wow.
And
Aren't
I've
they
got some
parachute pants,
Yeah,
right?
they sound like parachute
no,
pants.
well, at one point it was a parachute pants, but that was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh.
no, this is the snakes and the zebra, and I used to wear the zebra because they were awesome.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
hey, but hold on, hey, I would wear them every Friday, every twice a week at a club, and this girl comes over, dude. You always wear the same thing, man.
But dude, those were cool back then, bro. They were cool, bro.
With my hair, with my long hair.
Dude, you should have sent me a picture so we could have put
I
it.
do have it here, but yeah.
Hey, like the moccasins, remember?
My moccasins back
Yeah,
then.
I had them too.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stony from BYFIST is here, man.
Yeah.
And we're going to see a video because I want Stony to talk to me a little bit about the history of BYFIST from San Antonio. They're like a storied band, They've been
time.
around for a long time. They've played with, like, back in the 80s, they were playing and opening up for some of the biggest rock acts back then. But I want you to see and hear their brand new stuff. I love it. It's like the new Riot, or the Thundersteel album. And Raul Garcia is singing. He's from Weslaco, and he
Yes, he is.
relocated to San Antonio, Austin.
That's correct.
So let's put that video, baby. Let's check it out.
Crank up the marshals until time to fight. Fists in the air and hearts unified. Heavy metal kicking ass worldwide.
That is awesome, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Raul Garcia, man.
Oh, Raul, man.
Yeah, that guy's been around for a while, bro, too.
He's got some pipes, doesn't he?
Yeah, he sure does. Tell me a little bit about the band BYFIST. They started like in the early 80s, right?
Yeah, they go back to probably 81, 80, 82, somewhere in there. Damn. They're OG, dude.
Yeah.
San Antonio, kind of OG San Antonio royalty, kind of underground,
How did you end up with them, bro?
It's strange. Actually, Raul and
Ernie.
Ernie from Weslaco also were already with them.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like 3 Rio Grande Valley dudes end up with one of the
Right.
most famous bands from San Antonio, bro.
Well, the story's weird because they've told me this multiple times. Nacho Vada is he's the heart and soul. He's the rhythm guitar. He's the original guy.
Uh-huh.
And he was at rehearsal one day. They lost their rhythm section, meaning their drummer and their bass player.
Yeah.
And he goes, "We need someone like Stony," because he had seen me with Shadowkeep, right?
Uh-huh.
And maybe Drifter before, I don't know, years before. But
Drifter was an Iron Maiden tribute.
band,
Yeah.
that I had for like 14 years in the Austin area. But as soon as he said that, Raul and Ernie said, "Oh, we know him," because
Yeah.
the Valley connection.
Blind
you know?
Illusion, man. Blind Justice.
So, long story short, they came. I was playing. I had another trib band called Stargazer, tribute to Dio, all stuff Dio.
Damn.
After Drifter, and I was playing in San Antonio.
Who was singing with you guys back then for Drifter and?
Well,
'cause
originally it was Homero Saldana.
Okay.
And he was Juan Reina's half brother or step brother.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Angelica, right? Yeah, he played a band Angelica.
Who Juan?
Juan Reina.
I think so.
Well,
He
his
was with
brother.
Rick Rincones.
Yeah,
he had a
in
band,
Noise Gate.
Noise
Noise
Gate.
Gate,
Yeah.
yeah.
He died of leukemia at a very young
Yeah.
age, and I was
1984.
shocked when he passed
Oh,
away because
everybody was
that
shocked.
dude was a bodybuilder, cut, chiseled.
Yeah, dude, he looked like an
everything. I mean,
Adonis, right?
Yeah, with
Not like-
long hair, and I mean, he was like one of those rock star vibe guys.
Right.
And he was a singer. And
He died young too.
Yeah, he got
passed young.
leukemia, and it killed him, bro. I
Yeah.
was shocked with that stuff, bro. From San Juan, Texas.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
So his brother he ended up over there too, right? Because a lot of you guys went
Yeah.
up there back in the day. Kike, the
Yeah.
drummer, and
Yep.
all these guys.
well, things weren't happening all that that fast down here at the time, and this
Yeah.
was in around 90. I went up there, and I left in 92.
Yeah.
But back to the BYFIST thing, they came to. My other band member said they're here to poach you because they came to see me at the in San Antonio.
They're here to
with,
poach you.
with the Stargazer, the Dio thing.
You're-
And as soon as I knew,
That's like a nice way of saying steal.
yeah, basically,
Right.
yeah.
He was a
They're here to
camouflage.
steal you. Yeah.
They're
But,
gonna steal you, yeah.
Raul showed up at Nacho, and then I thought, whoa, I knew about Raul, and I knew
Yeah.
about Nacho, and then as soon as they played me the stuff, like a day later, I was just like, yeah, it's riff,
Yeah.
old school riff, like Priest,
Uh-huh.
Riot.
Yeah.
I was just like, nah, okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't a hard decision.
Uh-huh.
So that was in like, I want to say 2016.
Uh-huh. And
Something
we got
like that.
my band got to play with these guys at Far Event Center with Striper.
Yeah, it was
And
Striper.
it was awesome seeing
That
you
was
guys
great.
play live.
That
bro.
was awesome, bro.
It was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, it
I love
was.
doing shows like that, and it was a packed
It was
house.
super
dude.
packed, right?
Fuck yeah, dude.
It was great.
Awesome, bro.
We did another show with them in San Antonio also, and it was really it was
Put the
packed, dude.
picture, babe, of the band so Stony can tell us who exactly is who. I think it's right. There it is. Okay, so that's you at the very beginning. Then that's Ernie
Correct.
from Westlaco, and then Raul. So the three guys on the left, or on your left,
Yeah.
they're Valley guys. I mean,
Correct.
they're South Texas.
Correct.
Went to San Antonio, Austin, and then they hooked up with those two other guys. Who are those two other guys, bro?
The guy in the hat is Nacho
Okay.
Vara, and the guy on the far next to him is Scott Palmer, the drummer.
Is Nacho the only original guy left from the original BYFIST?
Yeah, the other main guitar player passed away,
Okay.
and
was
then
that?
a singer of theirs passed away too. So they had a lot of heartbreak and
Yeah.
a lot of things happen in BYFIST.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, man. I could imagine. I mean, being around for 40 years, 42 years,
Well, I mean, not
80
consistently,
80 but
you know,
still,
they
I
came
mean,
and went, but yeah, they were
81,
around.
you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now, I don't want to be remiss. Ernie is no longer with the band, and
I heard he's running sound in Austin at some club.
He is, yeah. He's an engineer, live sound engineer.
Yeah.
He's really good at all that, you know.
Coffee,
Obviously,
butt coffee or something.
yeah, Kick Butt Coffee.
Kick butt coffee.
When
Manny Santos is the new lead guitarist.
Okay.
And he's the guy that used to win all the San Antonio. Remember when they used to have guitar battles?
yeah.
He used to win all of them in San Antonio.
Yeah.
So
He was,
he's our new-ish lead guitarist.
Yeah.
And recently Scott had to step down, so we're starting to work with a brand new drummer. Actually, right after Thanksgiving.
See.
So
And
the
this
three
is-
of us, the nucleus now.
This is the latest stuff right here, man. Raul sounds absolutely amazing, dude. Listen. Put the album cover, babe, so people can see what the album cover looks like. And I highly recommend you put it in your. No, that's Shadow Keep. It's that one right there.
There you go.
BYFIST.
It's BYFIST in the end on Pure Steel Records. It's a German label from East Germany.
Are they the ones that were in charge of making the album cover?
No, we picked the art. It's an artist from Portugal,
Dude.
and we worked with him, and we're probably gonna use them again. We're going back in, and
They look
we're
amazing, bro.
fixing to start working on another follow up.
Are you guys booked to play anytime between now and the end of the year anywhere?
Not the end of the year, but we're doing February 2nd and 3rd with Ripper Owens.
Oh yeah, he's
Only problem is we're not doing the Mcallen show after that. I know, dude. I know, we're gutted. We're actually. I know, right?
yeah, because Hellstar's going to be there. James
Right.
Rivera,
Right.
and Ripper Owens,
Right. I have a connection with James too.
Yeah, well, I saw that. We'll get to that in
Yeah.
a bit because he was here on our show.
Well, we're doing the San Antonio and Houston shows. But because of scheduling, it didn't work out for BYFIST for Mcallen, and we were super gutted because this is our stomping grounds.
Yeah.
So we're more, determined than ever to come, even hopefully with someone even bigger, and come back to Mcallen.
Con Whiskey D, carnal?
Well, there's bigger, right? That's as big as you get, right? Hey, what's the D stand for?
You put us all together, we're about 500 pounds.
To be continued when you weigh yourself.
We're hoping to come
Right.
with somebody bigger, like Whiskey D. Yeah.
Touche.
No, actually, we could do a show together, man.
Absolutely.
I mean, I could maybe find a place around here and we could do it together, put up some sound and bring you guys down, have us play, and then bring another band from here locally. And we could do something, man, just
That'd be
just
awesome.
have fun, bro.
Be awesome, bro. We're down.
I mean, and then, we'll put you up down here and all that good stuff.
We're down, bro.
You
That'd
got
be
family
awesome.
down here, so you can see some family while you're out at it. you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, BYFIST and the album cover, once again, put it up, babe, so they can check it out. And don't go away. We're going to do the faves list in just a bit, but we also want to thank Rody's Country Fried Chicken in Eagle Pass. Old-fashioned country cooking since 1985, 36 years of serving Eagle Pass with delicious fried chicken with all the sides, fish and shrimp, hot dogs, chicken fried steak. If you guys ever play in Eagle Pass, you got to go there, Stony. You'll love it, bro.
I've never been there.
Gizzards.
I mean, to what is it, Roadies?
Yeah.
Yeah, never
Eagle
been.
Pass. They've got those gizzards. They've got the chicken tenders. It's just amazing. And you talk to Rick from Rick Rodriguez, Rick Roadies, right? And, man, he'll treat you like family, bro, because you're part of us, all right?
Cool.
All right. So, Roadies Country Fried Chicken. They had wrestling this past week, and it was awesome. Everybody had a lot of fun, and hopefully we'll be going up there pretty soon to say hi to everybody. Also want to thank Top Floor Cars, classic car dealership. They've got this awesome car. Put that bomber mod. These guys are from Brenham, Texas. Tony and Carlos, 979-337-1006. And this car has absolutely one of the nicest cars you could find on the lot, but they've got a lot of other ones, trucks as well.
Let me see.
It does. Yeah, it's got to be on there, man. There it is.
That one?
That's it.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
1954 Chevy Bel Air, V8 engine, automatic transmission, air conditioning, power steering. All underbody surfaces in the frame are finished in matte black. A dual exhaust system, power front disc brakes, and rear drums. I mean, this car.
Look at those white walls,
dude,
man.
Dude, I love that car, man.
Me too, dude.
Look at that. It is classic. And it can be
smoking,
yours. All you have to do is give them a call. 979-337-1006 or go to top4cars.com. Check out their inventory. Plus, they're on TikTok now. So I follow them on TikTok. Saw some great videos. So these guys are constantly putting up videos and letting everybody know what they've got available because these cars go fast. These cars go fast. As you can see, the car that they just had, I don't even know how long that's going to last.
I bet they go past.
979-337-1006, top4cars.com. And we're thinking of Whiskey D going up and doing a show with them at Round Top, Texas, which is the antique capital of the state of Texas, of the world. And hopefully that'll pan out. That'll be in April 2024. We're looking forward to maybe going up there and hanging out. If not, pues yo le pongo pa allá and we'll hang out and have a good time and meet all our fans from that area, the Austin and LaGrange area and all that. Also want to thank Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women.
Oh, yeah.
If you're feeling sluggish, tired, this cold weather, your wife or your significant other might want to go.
Or your pillow?
Yeah.
He's going to want a spoon.
Simón, se pone frío,
I got the
papá.
pork you.
Y se pone frío y quieren estar empiernados, pero pues tienes miedo porque pues no, de repente no jalas lo que tienes que jalar, ¿me entiendes la onda?
Oh
Y
my God.
se te calma el pedo y la chinga. Tienes mucha...
I know what movie to look.
Comes mucho turkey y se te mete... ¿Cómo se llama el chemical del turkey que te hace dormir? What's it called?
I just want to know.
It makes you drowsy.
Yeah.
Chaz, what is it?
I forgot what it's called. Yeah, but
Somebody's got to know that's watching.
But somebody's got to eat. ¿Qué se come el moco el bujolote?
Yeah. So, yeah, give them a call, 1-855-771-1650, drtees.com, hormone replacement therapy, weight loss therapy. You might want to do some weight loss therapy, man, because the year's about to end and the new year begins. New year, new you. I think this is what you should do at the beginning of 2024, at least if you don't do it before then, is make an appointment with them and start out 2024 on a good note, about your health, your physical, the blood work, testosterone, all that good stuff, all right? So let's do it, man. Thank you so much, all right? So, Stony, you're from Edinburg, Texas, bro. You went to school about the time I went. Edinburg,
man.
When Edinburg just had one high school, right?
That's correct. I was born on 9th Street in Edinburg.
Yeah.
And at the original hospital that's not even there anymore.
Wow, dude, yeah.
So, and then raised on 9th Street. So I was literally raised since I was like 5 or 6 on the same street I was born on.
So when you were born, your parents just walked over to the house?
Well, I was
take the
in
yellow
part of
bus.
Edinburg, but then when I was like 5 or 6 years old, they bought a house on the same street
on
as the
Sprague
hospital.
and 9th and Sprague.
9th Street in Sprague.
Yeah,
Right, exactly.
yeah,
Wow, you have a great memory.
Damn, we just doxed you, bro.
How did you not damage your memory beyond repair? Yeah, you just doxed me.
Yeah,
So,
no,
yeah,
no, but
born-
they don't know which one it is. There's a bunch of houses.
Born and raised, I mean, yeah, I'm technically white, but I'm, puro vaya, dude.
I know,
all the
but
way.
You grew up with people like Huicha Reyes and
Exactly, man.
yeah,
I met him in like middle school or junior high.
Tony Patino and all that.
I
Tony
met
Patino.
Stony in 1986, I think, because
it was.
I was working as a DJ at a club called The Carousel. And Louis, who was their sound guy, he comes up and to my DJ booth. He
Was
says,
it the carousel?
Yeah, I was at the
Okay.
Carousel. He goes
Okay.
up there because my booth was up on the top, and I
Right.
had rock night, so I was
Right.
rocking out. And he goes up and he says, "Hey, man, we heard you're a singer," because I had been singing with a band called Rigor Mortis. And that didn't last too long, man. I had to jump ship because they didn't show up to one gig, and I'm like,
Never told you, right?
and the adversity I had to go through to get to the gig.
Like a movie, huh?
I didn't have a car. I mean, I had to find a hitchhiker ride and then walk across town and then get there. Nobody shows,
So
What
you
was
felt
on
that's
the-
it.
What was on the set list for Rigor Mortis? What was your style?
Iron Maiden,
A lot of
UFO.
Manowar, no?
Yeah, Manowar, UFO.
It was a great band.
Yeah,
it was a
Ozzy,
great band.
Tony
Ozzy.
Patino
Okay.
was on guitar.
Yeah.
Fred Gorena was on bass.
Fred.
And Kike.
Kike.
What's Kike's last name?
Garcia.
Kike Garcia was the drummer. That's when I first met Kike.
Yep.
So I was with him for a bit, and then so I ended up DJing at the Carousel
How long were you with them?
probably a month.
Oh,
dude.
okay.
Yeah, because
6 weeks.
I
or
went
something?
every.
Yeah, because Juan Reina used to sing for them.
We used to practice on 17th and Fay. And there was a little store like turned into a fucking rehearsal studio.
We used to jam there too, dude.
Yeah. And the guys would be on top with guns and
Yeah,
stuff. I don't know
yeah.
what the owner was up to, right?
Yeah,
there
yeah.
there
The guys would
with-
sit up top with shotguns and
Yeah,
stuff. And
there's some people gonna come by.
yeah,
man.
they'd be like, we're going to lock you guys in so you don't get hurt, but keep practicing.
yeah, yeah.
And we'd be like, what the?
Oh, you got
What the hell?
bulletproof red?
Yeah, dude.
Bulletproof red?
Yeah, dude.
We went through some crazy stuff, man.
So anyway, I didn't know Stony then. So I'm there at the Carousel. Louis comes and says, "Hey, man, I heard you're a singer." I go, "Yeah, I sing. You want to audition for a band that we have?" And I go, "Yeah. Just tell me where and when." So it was like on Tower Road, like close to 107. You get off on Alamo Tower Road, you go all the way to 107.
At Robert's house.
Yeah, and it
Robert,
curves
yep.
out, and there was a guy named Robert Flores, and
Yep.
the guy,
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
rest in peace, his like 85% of his body was burned, because he was burned in an offshore welding accident or something
Yeah,
like
he
that.
was, yeah.
So he survived. His fingers were deformed. I mean, the guy was really, really, he really got affected.
really
by that.
hurt, yeah.
And he would tell us stories about when he was recovering.
Hey, but
man.
what a
It was
comeback,
crazy.
right, from something like that.
Yeah. And
pure,
so-
pure mental
Yeah.
drive,
So the dude, he accumulated a lawsuit, I think, and he got a lot of money.
Yeah.
And he bought some equipment, man. I'm talking about awesome. Back then, they said we had more equipment than La Mafia.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Let's
and
put
La
it
Mafia
this way.
was huge, dude.
Wait, when Iron Maiden's ex-singer, Pauliano, came to Texas, they called us, to try to rent our PA and lights for Texas.
Yeah.
And we were like, what, 20 years old?
Yeah.
You know?
And Paul Diano had Battle Zone. He had
Yeah,
that solo
exactly.
band. He was a
But,
singer for Iron Maiden for this album, actually.
All told, he spent somewhere in the neighborhood of $500,000 on us.
Yeah.
Not
we had-
just on us. I mean, the whole the whole picture, the whole thing.
So I was going from playing like in a garage style band, you know, and I walk into that house and I walk into the studio and I meet Stony. I meet Richard Reyes, the guitar player.
Richard Reyes.
He had an anniversary, a white anniversary, Randy Rhoads.
Two of them.
Stacks. And two of them. And then the drummer had a cage, dude.
Who was playing drums the day you walked in?
Tim
Was it
Pettis.
Tim?
Yeah,
Okay.
Tim Pettis.
Tim Pettis.
And then this guy had Ampeg bass amps and top of the line shit, bro.
Yeah.
I walk in there and I'm like, wow, these guys got some stuff, right? So then, the guy comes out, hey, man, you're going to try for a band? And it's like, Robert was like an old school cholo.
Yeah,
but
from
all
Houston,
burned.
dude.
Came out with his khaki pants, his felt,
He looked like Mike Muir from
Flannel
Suicidal,
shirt.
right? Like he had the big headband.
Trip
and-
at the brain.
Yeah. And so he came out and he says, "Oh, you're the singer that's going to try out." Orale.
Were you thrown off by his appearance?
I was like, yeah, because I was like, okay, all right. And I shook his hand, and his hand was like it was really bad. Man.
He played guitar, right? Did he?
No.
No, bro, no. So he was just a
played.
fan, and he loved music.
I think he was he had a closet dream to be like
the manager of a big
like
band.
Peter Grant
Yeah.
from Led Zeppelin, the
yeah.
big time rock manager.
Uh-huh.
And he-
So I went in there and I said, okay, we're gonna do our songs. They're all original. And just go ahead and sit down. And I showed up with Judas, my
Yes,
friend
you
Judas.
did.
I took him everywhere.
I always
that guy.
wanted to ask you. I never have until now. What do you remember? I mean, what was that like? Because we were tight like a machine when
I
you guys.
know, dude.
By that, I mean, when you guys walked in, I remember you just sat down. You
Well, I
guys-
was a bit intimidated. I mean, when I
we
got
played
there
for about 20 minutes, 50,
Yeah.
just straight.
it
with
was
in front of you guys.
it was like a mixture of intimidation and happiness, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Wow, man, these guys are good. This is the kind of band I want to play with.
Yeah.
These guys are tight. They're serious. I want to be serious. I want to be in a band that's got potential to get the hell out of here and play in other parts of the world.
Did you know who me and Richard were?
No, I didn't
No.
know any of you guys.
Because we all knew the Rigor Mortis guys from
You
way
three
back.
guys, I met you
know.
for the first time in my life. And
Wow.
and then
That's
so
crazy.
so then
Sony, did you know who he was?
No, never met him before that either.
I was just a club DJ. I wasn't even a radio guy. So
Yeah.
then I Stoney brings the lyrics, and he was pretty much the main songwriter. And
Well,
he
Richard wrote a lot of the music. Dude.
See, the music, and
huge.
you
I
wrote the lyrics.
all the lyrics and vocal melody.
And
Well,
this
there was
guy's
nobody
in-
else. Dude.
And this guy's into books like these sci-fi books.
Edgar Allan Poe. And,
Yeah, Stephen King.
Yeah.
And who is it? The other guy, the H.W.
H.G. Wells?
Lovecraft. Yeah.
Which is weird because those books, a lot of the shit that some of them that have been written a long time ago kind of came true, dude. A lot of the stuff.
Right.
Yeah, brought them. So anyway.
I remember bringing the book, like sheets over to you, like, look, here's all the words, and here
And he trained me how to sing the song.
the melodies.
Yeah. So the thing is he trained me how to sing the songs, and I didn't really get time to develop my own
Right.
to put in. So I was just like following his track. You know what I mean?
And Robert didn't give you time.
No, he
really.
said-
It was like, we're going to the studio now.
Yeah. Yeah. As soon as I rehearsed with him for the first day with full rehearsal, he comes out. All right, we'll go to the studio next week.
Yeah,
and do the
dude.
song."
Well, he didn't really understand completely.
Yeah.
It was just A, B, C, D. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you did. Hats off to you, too, bro. I mean, that was a lot of pressure.
Yeah. And so we went to Hacienda Records in Corpus Christi.
Wow, that's a long time.
Hacienda
man.
Records, bro. And
Yeah.
Hacienda Records, like
He's still around.
who was recording there? Freddie Fender, Lisa
Yeah.
Lopez,
Yeah.
Ricky Smith y La Movida, Pío Treviño y Grupo Magic, pura rosa tejana, vato. Era
Right.
tejano, un estudio tejano.
Right.
Y ahí estamos nosotros bien greña larga, bien hippies
Right.
y la chingada heavy metal recording. And the guy Rick Garcia was the producer, the engineer.
Before we went there, me and Richard were trying to convince Robert, the manager, let's go to like Metal Blade in Jersey or
Yeah.
somewhere like that and talk to them. And he was
People
like,
that know how to record metal bands.
exactly, but he was super old school OG, and he was like, no, it's my money. I do what I want. And we were like, huh?
Yeah.
What are you going to tell? What do you say to that?
And you know what? We got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? So
sure.
let's start. You know,
Sure.
it's like you don't buy a brand new freaking 2024 freaking Ranger. What do they call them?
Range
Range
Rover.
Rover. I was like, Road Ranger. You buy a 2009
Road
Versa,
Ranger.
you know, right? Just to get
Right,
started, right? You know.
right.
But anyway, we went over there and I recorded the album, and we ended up getting a test press. The album never, because it ended up dissolving after a
Yeah,
while.
I still have that test press on it's vinyl.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you were going to play any tonight.
No, man, I didn't put any on
okay.
tonight, but maybe next time when you come down.
You have the files, right?
Yeah, I have the files and everything, but
Yeah.
I listened to it and I kind of cringe, man, because I sound like so young.
Plus, the vocals are mixed way too loud, right?
Yeah, I was like, I'm always thinking if I would have done it today, it would have been freaking different, you know?
Yeah.
But that's the way we are. That's why a lot of artists that come through here, they say we never listen to our finished product.
Right. Well, we were
Because-
20 years old too. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, and so that went south, but it was a party, man. We used to have a lot of drugs.
Here's
and
the
all
other thing
stuff,
about
man.
that
It's crazy.
record, that album we made there is James. When you make an album, even in the 70s, but professionally or make it now,
Yeah.
you might spend a whole day on one song, right? The vocals.
Yeah.
Or even a part of the song for a whole day or whatever, No, but at that time, it was like we recorded all the music, and then Robert would tell James, now it's your turn. Go sing, right? Like,
Yeah.
Orale. Like, go sing. He'd sing a song, and he'd be like, yeah, next rola, another rola, man. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Like, there was no, like, hey, you're pitchy here. You might be flat.
Like,
You
let's
might-
go. Let's just go.
It was just like, let's go.
Let's go.
We'll mix it later.
Time is money.
Yeah.
And that's how that record was made, man.
And you know what's so funny? Because after we finished, I'd been there at the studio from like 10 in the morning to like midnight, dude. I mean, I was drained, dude.
Yeah, you were spent.
So then we get in the van and Robert's driving, right? And he's smoking it out and shit. He's getting all high and shit. And then we stop at a store, right, to gas up and get a few munchies and stuff. And we get back in the freaking van, right, all of us. And we take off. And then he's talking like, we're going to do this and we're going to do that.
Yeah,
He's
laying
like
battle
telling
plans
Yeah,
for the
battle
future,
plans.
you
He's
know.
driving and
Conquering
just,
Texas.
Yeah,
he's
dude.
driving and just thinking, like,
Yeah.
hey, vamos a hacer esto y vamos a ir
We're
para
going
acá.
to
y la
Hollywood
chingada. Hey, la
and, you know,
chingada,
yeah.
era un pinche desmadre, que esto, lo otro.
Yeah.
And then he's like, where are we?
He wasn't paying attention, dude.
Dude, no. He goes, where are we, right?
Yeah.
And so he said, well, no sé, Robert, bájate aquí. So he gets off and he parks in the store. And it was the same
It's
store
the
we were
same
at
store.
the last
Oh,
time
we got
bro.
gas, yeah.
When we left. It was
Dude,
the
didn't he
same
do it like twice?
and,
though,
and then so so I'm like Cheech and Chong, right? Like, I think we're parked, man, right? I'm like, hey, Rob, I think we're in the same store, dude. And the whole van starts cracking up.
And we were laughing our asses off.
And Robert gets pissed, dude.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what the fuck? You think I'm funny or what? And this and that.
Dude, he went gangster, dude.
He
Like-
went gangster, dude. I was like, it's so
And
Stony
to
was
put it
like,
wait, in some perspective, we're all like 20. And Robert was at that time probably 45.
Older, right? Yeah.
50, maybe
Yeah.
50.
He had a stage.
So-
and
he had
his
a-
brother Louis was a
so
big
it was
guy.
really, to a bunch of kids, it was intimidating,
Yeah,
Plus, he's all burnt.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. What were you gonna say, Ray?
No, he used to have a stage. He made a stage behind his house, right,
Yes.
with lighting and stuff.
that's correct.
And he would help a lot of people, not just you guys, but he would buy equipment for other people, other bands.
Yeah.
And then he had I think a black bus that you guys went and played at the Villarreal.
See,
yeah.
I think it was a school
no,
bus.
it was
Well,
like a brown
actually-
bus. The school bus was for equipment.
Well, actually,
you guys were
know
in
what?
it.
Going back, Ray mentioned La Villarreal. Before you even came into the scene with us, we had already played with Alcatraz.
Yeah.
With another singer that didn't pan out.
Ingve?
Yeah.
No,
Graham Bonnet. It was
Steve
Graham
Vai-
Bonnet.
Steve Vai was with him.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Graham
I
Bonnet, Alcatraz, yeah.
That's
Alcatraz,
awesome.
Alcatraz, yeah.
So we had been recording in Houston also.
Yeah, at the Sugar Hill
Hill Studios, yeah.
Yeah.
So we had already been on that little crazy ride
yeah.
even before, a while.
And you all
dude.
fired the singer, and you called me,
Exactly.
and I went in, and the rest
Yeah.
is history.
We didn't even know
Wow, yeah.
Louis. I'd never heard that story till recently.
The only thing is that what happened, ladies and gentlemen, is we didn't have any gigs, and I was like, I was really sacrificing to be in the band because I lived in Mercedes, and the practice rehearsal studio was like 10 miles away, 20 miles away.
at his house.
Because from Mercedes to freaking Edinburg, North Alamo, way over there by 107, that's quite a jaunt. So I was living with my mom, so I'd go to the expressway and hitchhike every day to rehearse because we
Seriously?
rehearsed every day. Yeah. So I'd get picked up on the highway, and then they drop me off on Tower Road, and then on Tower Road I'd get picked up again, and they drop me off in the corner. So
what'd you have to do for those rides, dude?
He was a singer.
I think it was my Daisy Dukes that helped.
Daisy Dukes.
It's the pants that I'm wearing right now.
No, so I didn't look like a fresh prisoner, out of prison, right?
Right.
Everybody was, they'd stop and they'd help me out.
Plus at the time.
So then I finally told Robert, our manager, I told him, hey, man, I can't keep coming. I don't know if I'm going to make it now. Because I'd leave at 10 in the morning, 9 in the morning to be able to practice by 2, 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
and then these guys would show up at 4, whatever. So it didn't matter to me. I was there, and I was in there with all the equipment and shit, right? So then Robert had some cuartitos in the back.
He built.
Yeah,
and I told, and one of his brothers lived there. He was like a transient.
Me and Weech already living there, dude.
Well, yeah. Well, I ended up moving into those.
Yeah, you moved in too.
No AC, nothing, bro. I mean, I'd live in there and I'd sleep in there and I'd have to shower outside in the middle of the yard during the night. You know what I mean?
And no,
was real privacy.
no insulation.
No insulation, nada, bro. But that's how much we wanted it. Dude.
We had a bed and a lamp.
We wanted to fucking rock.
And it was plywood.
I remember. I don't know. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I remember there was a show. I think you were on stage, but there was a lot of cars outside his. Outside, there was an empty field. I believe.
Oh, that's when we played there.
And then he had a private fence, right?
Right.
He didn't want nobody to go in there, only whoever it was. But there's a bunch of cars. We used to park
across the street.
That field on top of the trucks, and we get to see the band.
That's one of the gigs that we did. It was the one that he self did, promoted. He put up all the equipment. It was huge, and a lot of people.
Huge,
and then he put up some free kegs and shit.
Hey, did you ever know Ray? Did you ever know Louis? It was
Louis
Garcia, right?
Oh, yeah.
He was our sound man. He was there every day, dude. At the house.
One of the best.
Yeah.
Great sound.
I haven't seen him. Is he still around?
He's still around.
Está jalando con Hermes.
I hear he's around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was working with Hermes, and now he does sound. And he started doing sound for Mexican bands. Y está haciendo chingo de feria el cabrón.
I remember Louis. Yeah. I remember also Hugo was also at Pro Sounds. And then Jaime was
Hugo was the engineer. Yeah. No,
right, and then Hugo did
that's something else. This es otro pedo, cara. Nosotros acá estábamos con Louis, and then so we didn't have any gigs. And I kept telling these guys, dude, man, we never play and shit.
The jig.
So, so I kind of like started like sort of a soft coup, I was like, guys, we should do something on the side so we can play more often and, make a few bucks, and because we're not getting any gigs with this guy,
Right.
So I ended up starting Blind Justice, and I brought Huicha with me, Tim Perez, the band.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It was Blind Delusion, but it turned into Blind Justice.
Right.
And then we ended up playing like everywhere. We were playing Tuesday through Sunday.
He got
from
pissed.
Brownsville.
He actually threatened us to,
Yeah, he got really upset.
Kill us, dude.
Robert was really like, I don't think he ever forgave me for that.
Yeah.
But all we wanted to do was play, dude.
But you guys were everywhere, man.
Yeah.
And is there a story that why you turned it into, instead of Blind Illusion, to Blind Justice?
Because we were threatened. We were being threatened. Man.
Yeah.
Oh, so then so that's what that's why.
That's why the name changed.
We're blind, but we're looking for justice and performing somewhere.
And the whole band got away from Robert.
So that was kind of the idea.
We split and
so that was part of showing him that, hey, we can still make it.
Yeah.
And,
so what we're probably, back in 1987, 1988, 89, 90, we were charging like $350, right, for all of us. And then we'd go and we'd play 2 sets. Some of our sets were 2 hours and then 2 hours. Mm-hmm. We hardly ever took breaks because we just we were like a concert band.
Yeah.
That's what we wanted to be. So we'd get up there and we'd play fucking from 10 until 2, nonstop.
Little Black Sabbath.
And so we the only way we could keep up that pace was with Jack Daniels and cocaine, dude. You know what I mean?
At the end of the night, you only have $3 each.
Yeah. And so we were getting $350, and then I'd go to charge so I could pay the guys. Hey, man, you owe us.
For all the beer we drank.
Los debes feria, rock. Chingao, el pinche bar tap está chingón, carnal.
And hey, you were big too at the time.
So I could drink a whole bottle by myself.
Yeah.
And so I told the guys, I told the band, I said, "Skip, bro, from now on, I'm gonna charge $450.
Maybe we'll get
Check this out. I'm gonna charge $450, a bottle of Jack and a case of Bud." And Weecha was like, "They're never gonna hire us, man."
Yeah.
He was always a pessimist, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yes, they are, bro. You just watch." Before I knew it, we were playing Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night from Brownsville to Mcallen, $450 a night, a bottle of Jack, and a case of beer.
Yeah, dude.
It was a nonstop party, dude.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And then after the gig, we'd show up at
We
somebody's
were
house.
still like 23, 22, right?
Seniors party.
It was
Yeah.
crazy. So, we ended up having a good time. And then I found out that these guys were looking for another singer.
Oh,
I don't even remember that. Really?
Yeah. We tried, and they said, hey, Rock.
Well, dude, Richard was never happy with any singer we had.
I
Dude.
know, I
You
know.
It was a little negative,
And I don't
right?
have any ill.
Nah.
It's
Right.
just part of life.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right. Shit happens.
So, and it's shit that happens in local bands all the fucking time, bro.
Right.
Right?
Same thing.
Right.
Tony,
So-
where did you sit on the singer debate?
Yeah. No, hold on a second. So I get a call.
Wait
Wait,
a spot.
wait a second. I get some guy comes up to me, says, "Hey, Rock, hey, you guys are looking for a singer?" I'm like, "What do you mean?"
You're kicked off.
Blind Justice is looking for a singer. I'm like, I don't think so. I'm singing. I go, well, there's an ad at Hermes, because there was like a,
Oh yeah, in the back of the.
there was a,
Was there really?
a
yeah, like
poster,
going to
yeah.
the bathroom, there was like a pegboard, and there was like musicians needed here, and it was
Yeah.
like a wanted thing. And I was like, what? And I freaking freaked out. And then you,
I didn't even know about. I mean, I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
There's a bulletin board, right? And
Yeah.
you were putting
Come on,
it on
Stony.
I literally
Yeah.
don't. There's like block. What do you call it? Memory
Listen,
block?
No. So then I go over to Stoney's apartment, and they're about to rehearse with the singer. I think it was Joey.
What
Joey.
singer?
Joey. Remember Joey?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's right.
I'll never forget that.
And Elias too, right?
I'll never know.
Bones-
Elias.
Bones?
I don't. Yeah, Bones was with you, but I'll never forget that. That hurt me.
This is like Oprah, dude. Right?
So no, they had to, bro. They had to, bro. I show up to a Stoney's apartment, and the cops are there, dude.
Waiting for who?
Oh my God.
Yeah, because there was apparently some people stealing equipment and selling it and reselling it and
Right.
shit like that.
They would
And-
park outside my apartment.
Yeah, and apparently
The cops, I mean.
Yeah, and no, I walked in and there was like freaking detectives with
Oh,
big
you
old
were-
badges. Yeah, I walked into your apartment and your eyes were like this, dude, right? And I'm like, what's going on? Hey, I just came to see what's up. Y'all need a singer or what?
Full circle, dude.
So apparently we had bought some of the hot equipment or something,
Right.
maybe. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
So man, we
And
just
we
went
didn't.
to
It was, what was again? That was like 87,
Yeah.
88. We were just partying and playing, man.
yeah, 99.
We didn't know.
90,
we didn't know
91.
what was hot and what wasn't.
Yeah.
You know?
And then so I went ahead and, it ended up not working with Joey, your singer. So I ended up jumping
right.
back on because I'm not the type to say, hey, no, I'm not going to play with you guys ever again. Hell,
Right,
then we
right.
can do something. Let's fucking do it. Let bygones be bygones. Let's
Yes,
fucking
sir.
rock.
And there
dude.
wasn't that. I mean, there was a lot of talented people. Don't get me wrong around here, but back then, dude,
It was real hard about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
And the thing about me was I was a fucking comedian on stage too, dude. And we played music. People just love to go see us, man.
Plus, at that time, isn't it true, Rock, that you were one of the few lead singers that had leather chaps? Isn't that true?
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
One time I came out on stage at
Assless
the
chaps.
carousel with some fucking boxers, dude, like Red Hot Chili Peppers, dude. It was funny as shit. But
Oh my god.
But no, man, we had a really good time, man, and we're still here, Stony. We're still here, dude.
By the
we're
way,
still rocking.
By the
dude.
way, I also saw after I moved to Austin, you guys reunited without me.
yeah.
I was all
No, well, you were in Austin.
confused about that
Yeah,
too.
but you were in Austin.
Well, I couldn't. Hey, don't we hitchhike for passion?
Yeah. No, we actually I got Blind Justice, me and Wicha. We got
Yeah.
back together again.
That's
and
amazing in
And then we had
itself.
Adam Garcia on drums.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we also had a guy named Seamus Cox, and we had
Yeah.
Cox, and we had
What was that?
What
We
was
had-
that?
we had
they were
re-
talking about Chile or something a little while ago. That's
that
what.
was his name, and I had him on. As a matter of fact, there's an interview with him on this channel. You got to
yeah?
look back. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He came from Chicago, and we did a show, and we talked about the fun, good old times. But,
Right.
also we had Rigo on bass. Rigo was our.
Oh, was
bass
he on
player.
there for a while?
Yeah, and I also got Elias, the drummer. He was like 16 years old,
Yeah.
dude. He was
Yeah.
amazing, bro.
Catastrophe. Yeah, I think he's the boy.
So we've had quite a lot of fun, man. And we're still rocking, dude. Can
Yeah.
you believe it? At the age of
I know.
57,
It's crazy,
56?
dude. It's crazy.
You're with BYFIST.
Yeah.
I'm got Whiskey D.
have-
And then this guy's still doing it,
Still
too.
going, man.
Yeah, what were you going to say?
I had a
Ray?
question. Were you, because you played at the Villarreal, were you still with Robert?
No, that was Blind Justice.
But you were singing.
I got us.
Also-
But Stony
Okay.
wasn't
I
with
was-
us anymore.
I was in Austin
No.
already.
If you want to see that clip
there's a
later-
clip. Yeah.
Yeah,
War
you can,
Pigs,
You're
right?
working
Is it
War Pigs, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's okay. Go
And
ahead.
Victim of Changes. What you could do, ladies and gentlemen, is search Whiskey D Singer. All right, and then it'll come up, and it's me with a Dallas
I've
Cowboy
seen
jersey.
that. That's an amazing
Long hair.
guitar performance, dude.
Oh
Weecha.
yeah.
I was telling Raul Garcia the other day
Who was filming that?
Hold on.
that Richard is probably the most naturally, meaning no formal music education.
Yeah.
The most naturally talented person I've ever met.
And he sold everything.
And I met him in junior high.
And he sold everything, and he doesn't play anymore.
According to he doesn't play guitar.
He gave up a long time ago, man.
Yeah.
And Tony Patino was
It's just crazy when that happens with people with talent like that.
Yeah, and Patino passed away.
Oh, he did. Oh, really?
Yeah, he had an OD up in Chicago, I think.
or something.
How long ago was that? I didn't know that.
That was about 5 years ago.
I don't know. It's been a while, man. It's been like 10.
Maybe 10.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Let's go to the chat
Okay.
zone. Chaz, do we got anybody out there?
Oh yeah, we do. Big shout out to everybody out there on this pre-Thanksgiving. You would think like, oh, people are going to be hanging out with their families. Screw your family,
I don't have no family.
right? This is your family.
We are
did.
your family.
We
Yeah,
are your
amen,
family, yeah,
amen.
man. Shout out to Demon de Leon in Dallas, and then there's William Almarez in Oak Cliff, and Jason Vela, he's in Lubbock, and Tommy Diaz, he's in Buda. And they wanted me to ask both of you guys.
It's Buda.
Buda, that is
Buda.
correct. Buda, not
And you know why they call it Buda?
why is that?
Because it used to belong, that whole territory used to belong to a widow. And her workers would be stopped by the Texas Rangers, and they would say, where are you all coming from? Venimos en Calaviuda.
I got a beautiful
Yeah, because viuda is Spanish for widow.
widow. That's right.
So it ended
That's
up.
how they got the name?
That's what I heard.
Wow.
Is that
Viuda.
true? Are you just
Hey,
Is that a city?
it seems like it is to
Wow.
me. So, and I remember I did a boxing event in Austin, and a guy, I think Carlos Fonseca was his name or something. He was a DJ from that LB. What is it? KLBJ.
KLBJ?
Yeah. And he told me when I was a boxer, I said from Buda, Texas. He told me no, it's Buda. I said okay.
Wow.
So shout out to Buda.
Yeah, shout out to.
Shut up.
Shout out.
They wanted me to ask both of you guys, Mr. Mike Montoya. Did either one of you either A, see Phil Lynott from Thin Lizzy, or meet him at any point? Ray.
I never met Thin Lizzy at all. No, that was
He died real young. I mean, it was like 84 or 85 when he died.
Well, I started in '84, but I wasn't very, very professional in '84. But no, I never. I got to see him play, but not really work with him or anything. I mean,
yeah.
I wish. Well,
No, that guy died
I'll
real
see
young.
Yeah.
Same here because
Thin Lizzy is the name of the band.
Phil Lynott, the singer bass player, died in like 85,
Yeah.
86. So
From alcohol.
yeah.
That-
Well, actually, no,
heroin.
complications.
And that's what they say. It's like AC/DC's Bon Scott. They say he died of heroin. He didn't die of
That's true. I've heard that.
And he was hanging out with a bunch of heroin guys, Pete Way and all those guys.
Who was that to ask the question?
Yeah, it was Mr. Mike Montoya.
Shout out Mike because
Thank you, Mike.
I'm a huge Lizzy
Yeah,
Lizzy
man.
fan.
And
Yeah,
then
awesome, man.
follow-up question for you, Stony. What was your favorite Iron Maiden song to play? Because what was the name of that Iron Maiden tribute band that you were in?
Drifter?
Okay, what was your favorite Iron Maiden song to play?
Probably Phantom of the Opera.
Wow, that was.
That's a hard song.
It's very hard. Yeah. We used to call it Phantom of the Oprah.
Yeah.
Because, of course.
Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah.
So we've got a picture of Shadowkeep. Put the picture up, babe. This is a band that he actually toured with.
Yeah.
And that's James Rivera right there
Where
In the
in
middle.
the middle.
is that you,
From
Stony?
Hell. Yeah.
That's me on
On
that
the-
side. On the outside.
Yeah. How did you end up joining that band? Aren't they from Europe or something?
Yeah,
Or-
they're from the UK, England.
and they found you in Austin?
Kind of. It's a long story, but
And well,
I've
James is from Houston, so
correct.
Texas, yeah.
Well, he wasn't the original singer, you know. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
as far as long as I've been associated with them.
yeah.
But I've done 2 albums with those guys and a bunch of European tours, and
We have some posters there. Put one of those posters, babe. These guys, they toured Belgium. They were in Belgium, Germany,
we played
Black
Belgium.
Pearl, Cult Art Shop in, I guess, Niverdal, Nuevo León, is there? NL?
There too. Man. with those guys that played, let's see,
Nueva León, Germany.
right? Germany, Belgium, Holland.
Belgium, Mcallen.
Yeah, Belgium, Mcallen.
Yeah.
But I've been through.
I even
I've been
went to
through all
Greece.
those.
I
I've
went
been
to
through
Greece.
all that
Yeah.
world.
I went to Greece with them, played in Greece. too.
You told me a story that you were freezing your ass off. You all like
Oh, my
stayed in
God, dude.
some building that didn't have no heating.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that story in Germany. Was it Germany?
No, that was in the UK.
The UK, United
Yeah.
Kingdom, Europe.
England.
And those are cold winters over there, dude.
Oh my God, dude.
And you guys, what you had to stay?
We stayed in the promoters. He owned after the show. It was in northern England, and he owned a music store, guitar shop.
Yeah.
So instead of giving us rooms, he's like, "Y'all can sleep in my guitar store." You know, gave us a bunch of sleeping bags and whatever, locked us in there.
Whatever works.
We had a big party actually, but we froze to death, dude, that night in there. But it was worse. In 2018, we toured with the Rivera for the most recent album.
Yeah.
We did a 2-week run through Europe, and it was a Siberian Russian blizzard had blown into Europe.
Oh God.
Never been so cold in my life.
Wow.
Was it like
Ever.
negative, right? Like negative.
Oh yeah, dude. Negatives like 0. Dude.
Well, fortunately, I trained Stony to be able to handle those cold winters. When I got him to play with a band of ours in Harlingen called
Overload.
Overload.
And I was going
And
to say, remember that summer?
We used to live, that winter too, we used to live in the guitar player's house, and the only room that had heating was his bedroom. The rest of the house didn't have heating, so
Yeah,
we were
dude.
freeze our ass off, bro, so we could practice every day, dude. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And then we went to Brownsville and played a freaking Battle of the Bands.
Yeah, at
and
Texas Southmost.
we beat the Brownsville bands. We beat everybody. We got first place, dude. It was crazy.
Hey, speaking of Harlingen, me and James used to, we were so broke. Remember this?
Yeah.
But there was a Mexican restaurant like down the street, and the ladies that worked there had so much sympathy for us that they would just give us free plates, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, sit down, mijo. Y'all look hungry.
One of our first gigs, dude, was in a little warehouse over there in freaking Rio Hondo for a party, like a senior party or something. And the dude that was doing it, he said he was buying kegs and all that. So he came and he says, "Hey man, you guys can play. I have another band called Works. Now,
Oh yeah.
and whoever does better, I'll give them a free keg." So we went and we won the keg, dude. We won the keg, so we took it back to the house. And before I
is that
knew
where
it,
that one came
before
from?
I knew it, Stony was in the front yard on his knees. Ah!
No, I was sleeping around a stop sign. Remember that?
Yeah. I'd never seen you so inebriated in my life, bro. Nos ganamos el pinche keg, güey.
Took it home.
And
my
Works was a
God,
great
dude.
band. They had a guitar player named Lance who went to L.A. and started playing in a Van Halen tribute band and stuff. Great player from Treasure Hills. Pero no, nosotros íbamos ahí, vato, we got the crowd freaking rolling. That's the thing.
Yes.
That band couldn't get the crowd going, and that was my specialty, bro. And the crowd just loved us.
There were not too many bands,
You
good
guys
bands like
got
that.
the keg, man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Sidewinder was, and you guys are.
Yeah, Sidewinder was, and especially, remember Bad Habit?
Yeah.
They were, man, there was,
Akasha
yeah.
Remember
They were a great band.
Remember Louis?
out of Brownsville.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Louis-
Raul sings for Sidewinder.
See,
I used to do the same
They're
thing with
freaking
him.
awesome.
And they would play at the Dallas, at the South Dallas most of the time.
Oh, yeah?
Back then, yeah. And I used to hang out with them. And Ray was a bass player,
Right.
and then Raul, and then had the tour manager. I think it was Louis, the pyro man, Big
Yeah, I
Louis.
think so, yeah.
Big Louis.
Yeah.
He was a pyro man also. This is in the '80s, man. Back in the
Yeah.
I think the first album they had, and then
Estamos
that's
bien
where
viejos, ¿no?
I used to do that the same thing, get on free and everything. Wow. You know?
Hey,
But the sound was kind of crazy because Louis was a sound guy, but whatever they were renting wasn't the same old equipment. You know what I mean? I mean, well, it was brand new back then, but
It wasn't like consistent. You mean
It
like,
wasn't. They were
Well, the-
matching like a Behringer here, and then maybe
And the speakers weighed about 10 tons. right?
Yeah.
the old PV ones.
the old PV ones.
Melhart- the
yeah.
Melhart.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah.
Just the logo of Melhart's, you know.
You remember those guys we got to? It was their job to hold the PA speakers because people would get so rowdy that they would start shaking. Dude.
Yeah.
And we hired some guys, the Mosh Patrol.
I remember we were playing at a little bar in it's called Norby's in San Benito.
San Benito.
And freaking this guy he puts the bass up because this guy puts on a show with the bass and shit, and he goes up and the whole freaking ceiling
The light-
fan shatters.
There was a light.
And everybody, yeah,
Part of the show.
yeah. It was like we got a pop out of it, right?
Big time, dude.
The fans going. "Ta, ta, 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 ta."
They had a big lamp on the bottom of the white lamp on
Yeah.
the bottom of the.
So that means that the ceiling wasn't that high.
So when he did his,
Oh, it was low. Yeah.
when he lifted up his bass
I didn't
up
even
like
know it
this.
was. I didn't know it was there.
you were right.
I didn't plan it.
Well,
yeah.
who knows what anywhere his thing is? When we're on
Right.
stage, we're
Especially-
It's
just
just chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, they used to run out of beer and go like the bar would.
Uh-huh.
We're out of beer and keep playing, and they'd go buy more beer to sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Wow.
played at another dingy bar called Mary's Lounge too, and
Is that in Harlingen?
yeah, remember right up the expressway, dude.
Yeah.
we
Was
had
there
so
a-
much fun, man.
Was there a maybe a club called Upside Down or something? No, you
No,
remember?
well, we did. That was Bogies. They had the upside down bar.
Upside Down bar.
Bogies.
They put you in a chair or something,
Uh-huh.
and then
it
you
was
were,
a doctor, and then he'd put you back and throw some shots in
so
your mouth.
shot, that
Yeah.
was, yeah, okay.
Wow.
And then, but we did Norby's in San Benito. We did the Point in Brownsville. We did the Point in Harlingen. We did RAs in Edinburg and Mcallen.
All the RAs.
Yeah, we did all the RAs, and we just did a whole bunch. And then the place, what is
The
it?
one in Onana, I remember there was
The Attic, Nolana. Yeah, it used to be Club Mexico. We used to play up there as well. Taking those big
you're
Melhart
talking
speakers.
about Club X.
Yeah, Club X,
X,
yeah.
yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got the favorites list that we're going to do to end off the show. And we appreciate you all for joining us.
Yeah, I just want to say something, Rock. People say
pasó?
that I never did Eric Clapton, so here's the proof.
Yeah.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
And I also did Joe Crocker for that gentleman that's from
Joe
It's
Crocker, is he Betty's brother?
Crocker Betty, yeah.
Uncle Ben.
Yeah,
Uncle Ben.
yeah, and he played for the Flintstones too.
He just didn't want to say Cocker.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, right.
because that was Thin Lizzy, and then they're probably the same age, but now Joe, So anyway,
Yeah.
all I wanted to say that here's my Eric Clapton.
Right on.
That's
Right
it. Well,
on.
Que
thank you.
sepan.
And Joe Crotcher.
Living
I
proof.
forgot to bring my
Yeah.
Living proof.
All right, so we got a favorites list, so I'm going to ask you all what your favorite is, all right? So, and we could start with Ray and then go to Stony and then Chaz and myself. Favorite lead singer?
Rock and Roll James.
That's the right answer, huh?
Yeah.
All right, next question.
You got a raise.
Do you want to be on the show every week? Come on.
New
I got
sidekick.
you, man. Because I need to learn. I'm
How about you, Stony? Your favorite lead singer, bro?
All time? Rob Halford.
Rob Halford. All right. What about you, Chaz?
It is Rob Halford for me, too. I've
Yeah.
seen Judas Priest 4 times.
Órale. Luis Miguel.
He's right up there with Joe Crotcher.
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 No Crutcher.
Of a little help to my friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Man,
Yeah.
I guess I would have to say Ozzy, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
He's my favorite lead
Very
singer.
charismatic.
My second one, honestly, is from Stillheart.
Oh, yeah.
The guy, that guy's got the. I like the way I play. I did a couple of shows with him.
Bro. Órale.
He's on his own now,
Okay.
but the way he holds his mic, and if you see a Rock,
Yeah.
he
¿Cómo se
was-
llama?
I forgot his name, man. He's got a
Oh.
weird last name. I
Órale.
forgot, but
Pues, we'll talk about it after the show then.
well, he puts. Yeah, we will.
Yeah, well, we don't know who you're talking about.
No, that's Stillheart singer.
Oh, the singer from Steelheart.
Yeah, the
Órale.
lead vocals, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I keep forgetting. He's got a weird last name. But I
Peter
keep forgetting.
Cetera.
No se pide Zamora. What is that? Peter Cetera. No, you know what?
No.
I'm going to rescind my answer.
Okay.
I have to say Robert Plant.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because when I was thinking about what music or what songs or what band
Yeah.
takes me back to my youth and was the soundtrack of my youth, it had to be Led Zeppelin. So, yeah, Robert Plant.
hard
you know.
to-
But, yeah, man, you got Dio, you got Oz, you got so many.
Joey Garcia says Ronnie James Dio, and Joey Garcia, Rock actually named his son Ronnie James.
James,
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
And Stoney named his son Boy George.
Boy, howdy.
Hey, that's why I don't got no kids, man.
You know, not many people will have caught Boy Howdy. That was a beer from Cream Magazine.
That's correct.
yeah, back in the day, I used to buy that
Yeah.
The
magazine.
hit parade.
All right, next one, fave guitarist.
Oh, there's so many, man. I guess you know.
Pick one, bro.
Let's see.
Hey, this guy gets thrown into the pit
I
right
know.
away.
No,
right?
no, I
big
think
time.
Ingrid Munstein. I think.
Ingrid Malmsteen, okay. What
No,
about
you know what? George Satriani is
George
one.
Satriani,
Not.
okay.
I work with Eddie also, but He's got his own style, but everybody wants Eddie. But I mean, nothing wrong to say.
Ah, bueno.
But I like the difference. Something unique,
Satriani.
because
Órale.
you hear the same songs, same bands are the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
You just get tired. But yeah, Joe Satriani.
What about you, Stone?
All time, Tony Iommi.
Tony Iommi, bro. Wow, riff master, bro. What about you, Chaz?
It's hard to pick because all those, you got Kirk Hammett and Yngwie and all these guys. But I'm going to go with totally different, outside of metal, I'm going to say George Thorogood.
Wow,
really?
That's
Wow.
right, yeah.
I've seen him in concert.
Wow.
He puts on a damn
Yeah.
good show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did the Marlboro tour or something.
Uh-huh,
right?
yeah.
Sponsored by the cigarettes.
Yeah.
Wow.
My favorite guitarist is probably Randy Rhoads, dude, right here.
Oh, nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
Right,
Yeah,
Randy
you know
Rhoads,
what?
man.
I forgot about him.
I want to do a
Yeah.
pilgrimage to his grave in
Yeah.
California. I want to.
All right. This one should be easy for Ray. Favorite drummer?
Myself. No, you know what?
Mauro.
No. What's his name?
What did you say?
I said Mauro.
Our whiskey.
No,
Bee
you know
drummer?
what? The one I enjoyed, I keep forgetting his name, but Great White. No, sorry. White Snake. What's the name?
Tommy Aldridge.
Tommy Aldridge.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's it.
Tommy Aldridge is a monster, dude. He was
Man,
awesome.
he's 71 or 70.
like 75,
He
70.
is a monster.
He
He's
looks
a
like,
monster,
He looks
yeah.
like he's 95.
He's about 72, 73 years old.
You know who he
He's
was
a-
with before Ozzy? He was with Pat Travers. I saw him with Pat Travers and Blue Oyster Cult.
Well, he used to be a studio musician.
Yeah. No, he was with
Black Oak, Arkansas.
Black Oak, Arkansas.
He's been with a lot of bands, and
And the story has it that he snuck out of their place where they would stay and practice all the time. And he snuck out and got the hell out
Hey,
of
they
there.
threatened to break his legs.
Yeah. Yeah, he was
Why?
in danger, man. So he had to
Why?
sneak out in the middle of the night.
because
If
he
he
was that
left,
good.
if he left the band,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
they
would
threatened
kick
to
his
break.
ass,
Like
yeah.
the manager was like, "I'm gonna break her leg. Make sure you don't play drums."
Well, that's not cool. You at least give him a heads up.
No. Back then, Black Oak, Arkansas was crazy.
But that guy is an amazing. He's got his own show, and he speaks.
On YouTube, I see him.
Yeah.
What about you, Stoney?
Man, I love, like everybody else does, John Bonham and Neil Peart, obviously. But something about Clive Burr, I love that drummer.
From Iron Maiden.
Yep, the first Iron Maiden drummer.
I think,
Incredible feel.
I used to.
I liked
to
him
his
better.
style.
I like him better than the
McBride.
Nico
Nico,
McBrain.
so do I.
I
I always liked him better.
When Nico McBrain came in, it was like it took a lot away from Iron Maiden, man.
I agree.
Because
That-
if you listen to
agree.
the Number of the Beast and Killers,
the
and the
first
first
one,
album,
yeah.
the drumming is
22 Occasion
incredible.
Avenue.
Oh, man.
The way he did.
He had instinct.
I mean,
That guy.
Bonham and Peart are much higher regarded drummers, and
Yeah.
Bill Ward too, for that matter. He's great, but I think Clive Burr just hits me right for some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah. What about
Always
you,
did.
Chaz?
I Clive Burr as well, yeah.
Wow.
To get Iron Maiden off of the rocket ship, you needed a badass guy, and he was the guy to do it.
Here's the guy.
Yeah. Neil Peart, I think, is probably one of the best ones.
Perfect.
You
You sure it's not John Bonham? Led Zeppelin.
Well, I was thinking that because there are some songs where John Bonham does some stuff on the drums that
and now
it's
that
pretty incredible, and the songs are like kind of simple, but what he's
Yeah.
doing is really crazy.
Peart, man, you can't.
Yeah. All right. Favorite old school cologne.
Big Wheel was
Big
is that
Wheel.
for Stanley.
Remember that big old wheel?
Big
Yeah.
wheel.
Dude. Avon. It was
Avon had
Avon.
big-
Big
and a
Wheel.
soap and a rope, soap and a rope for people.
You're still
on the
wearing that
road.
shit, aren't you, Ray? I mean, I like
Yeah. I
What
still got another wheel there.
What about you, Stoney?
Oh man, Old Spice,
Oh,
dude,
that Old Spice, órale. Se lo robabas a tu dad, bro.
or English leather.
English leather. What about you, bro?
I'm gonna say Brute. By
Menon.
By Menon.
By Menon.
Costanza.
Dude, I remember back in the day, British Sterling.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Obsession.
High Karate.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
A Stetson. Right?
A Stetson, dude.
Jovan Musk. Jovan Musk was pretty good, man.
Remember the ones that didn't have names?
Astonado
like a
for the
car?
women.
Yeah,
What
like
about
a
the women?
car.
You forgot
Hold
that.
on, both of your time. What's that?
The ones that didn't have names, they just had it was like a car.
Yeah, those were Avon.
Yeah, okay.
It's Avon.
Oh,
They
yeah.
still didn't have names on the bottles.
My mom
Maybe
would
the
order
Caps
like
had 'em.
20 Avon roll-ons, and dude, that's all I wore in junior high, dude. And deodorant.
It's funny.
Yeah, it had a little ball on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little ball.
It's a ping pong ball, dude.
Yeah.
And then you had a rash the next day.
Oh my god.
I was like in 7th grade, so I'd put some on those two hairs.
And flaunt them and flaunt it.
I would have to braid mine.
All right, next one. Favorite 70s TV show.
Oh,
It's
$6 Million Man, Charlie's Angels, Love Boat,
Nah, I think it was Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island. Orale.
Good.
was that from the? That's the 60s.
That's the 60s. You got to
Oh,
see
yeah,
70s.
we made it on the 70s then.
Okay.
So, okay. Let's see.
70s.
Is that from the 60s or what?
Yeah, it is from the 60s.
Because I wanted to say the Munsters. I've been getting into the Munsters
That's the
lately.
60s too, right?
Yeah, that's
Been
a
No,
watching that all the
I was
time.
born in 64, so I was still seeing.
yeah.
okay.
So 70s, you had Sanford and Son, you had the Jeffersons, you had
Good times.
Good Times.
I like Gilligan's Island and
Gilligan's Island?
the Jeffersons.
Orale. Well, Gilligan's, I think, went into the 70s, didn't it? Or
Yeah,
was it?
because
or-
I was-
syndication did.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
it did. But they made it like a movie and they were all over.
Well, then when
it.
Sanford and Son.
What about you, Stony?
All in the family.
All in the Family, Archie Bunker.
Archie Bunker, dude.
Love All
He's
in the
best,
Family.
yeah. Edith, bro. Nobody
Oh,
could
yeah.
have played Edith.
No, nobody could.
Gene Stapleton was
Did you ever
like,
see the picture of her with Alice Cooper in the 70s?
No.
Oh, no.
She's got like black leather on, and
Yeah.
she looks nothing like Edith.
For real?
Yeah, for real, dude.
Yeah.
Chico and the Man.
She was one of the most.
There you go.
To be able to perform as Edith Bunker,
Yeah,
that
dude.
took a lot. I mean, she turned that character into like,
Yeah.
forget about it. What about you, Chaz?
Come and knock on her door.
We've been waiting for you.
He used to sing that all.
Yeah.
Where the kisses are hers and his.
Three's Company too.
Dun, 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 dun.
The physical comedy of John Ritter, man, he
Yeah,
had to
dude.
time a lot of falls and
Yeah.
walking into doors and
He was like from a long. I mean, people were doing that decades before. Yeah,
Did you see him on Sling Blade?
He was great at that.
oh
The
yeah,
movie Sling Blade?
he looked totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a total different character
Hey.
from what he usually did.
Here's my favorite joke from Three's Company. So Jack thinks that a nun is in love with him. So he's all worried because the nun she's gonna leave the convent. Larry comes over, and so Larry opens the door and he goes. So Larry opens the door and he goes, "Hey Jack, you want to go see a movie tonight?" And Jack goes, "I think a nun is in love with me." And Larry goes, "Sounds kicky. Where's it playing?"
You remember that script?
Larry.
All right.
How about you? Right.
Me, $6 Million Man, probably.
Gotta love that.
With Bigfoot and we have the
Oh yeah, the space probe.
Andre the Giant was the Bigfoot in that
Yeah,
show.
dude. Yeah.
And that intro for the $6 Million Man, very dramatic.
Oh my God, dude.
Steve Austin.
Speaking of stuff, intros, I've been obsessed for like the last couple of months with the original Hawaii Five-0 theme.
A lot of drumming. Awesome.
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
dun,
Dun, dun,
yeah.
dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
dunk. Yeah, dude.
All right. Favorite Saturday morning cartoon? Because we
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry. Órale, Tom.
Bugs Bunny Roadrunner Hour.
Órale. Chaz.
Thundar, the Barbarian. That was an. Do you remember that one, Stoney?
Yeah,
Thundar,
absolutely.
Hanna-Barbera knocked it out of the ballpark, and great show.
You remember the Laugh Olympics?
Oh yeah,
With
yeah.
Mowgli.
Yeah, yeah.
Grape Ape.
Yeah, grape ape. What about you, Rob?
You know, Mowgli's laugh still is a meme to this day. And that one, the little dog, right?
Yeah, dude.
They were really
Hey,
interesting.
the
man.
really rottens.
Mine.
That's true. They really are.
My favorite one was probably Fat Albert, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, I used to love
classic.
it.
A lot of bass.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. That it's Fat Albert. That's awesome.
Favorite Western movie.
Is it Clint Eastwood count or?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Western.
Of course, it
Yeah,
counts.
I had to. Okay.
You're disqualified, right?
Okay, because everybody says.
No. What?
That's it. Next.
No, but
well,
which one?
Clint Eastwood?
Which
Which
Clint Eastwood?
You mean the movie? Oh,
Yeah.
that's the character. Sorry. The one that with the orangutan.
Every which way but loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, right?
That's
Yeah.
an awesome Western.
That's close enough.
That's close enough.
And I'm doing the orangutan. I'm doing the
the
orangutan.
dart hit the wall, at least, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one.
You know, Chaz has that poster, right? The movie poster.
Oh,
still?
yeah.
No way.
Right
Yeah.
turn, Clyde.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
The old lady with the
old lady
shotgun.
with the-
The,
lady,
the
yeah.
biker gang.
Ruth
Yeah.
Gordon.
I love the leader of the biker gang with the swastika.
Yeah.
Oh, the-
And every time,
Oh, yeah.
every time they showed up, wow, 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 wow. Hey, dude, it's fucking this comedy, man. All right, favorite '80s pop song.
Well,
Hey, wait a minute.
Stony.
We didn't
the
go
West-
around yet.
Sorry about that, bro.
Nobody
Sorry
did
about that, bro. I'm getting ahead.
James is getting excited.
All right, go ahead. Best Western.
Talking
bro.
about his pop culture.
Yeah.
Outlaw Josie Wells.
Outlaw Josie Wells. What about you, Chaz?
You know, this guy, he only made this one Western that I've ever seen. But Rock, have you ever seen Shane
Yeah.
with Jack Palance and Alan Ladd?
Don't
Yes,
go,
sir.
Shane. Don't go.
Yeah. Please, Shane, don't go.
So Alan Ladd.
That Alan Ladd, that's my favorite Western
That's
of all.
a great Western.
Yeah.
How about you, Rock?
I think The Long Riders is one of my favorite.
Who's in there?
Oh, wow.
The Carradine brothers.
Ooh.
It's about the younger brothers, I think.
The Coles
The Coles and the
and the
Youngers.
Youngers, they were
Oh,
cousins.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, have
dude.
you guys ever seen the Wild Bunch?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Sam Peckinpah, director.
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
That's hell. That's a gutsy one. I mean, it's
Yeah.
really bloody.
Sam
But
Peckinpah directed
its
The
time.
Getaway with Steve McQueen. Did you ever
I
see
didn't
that?
know that. Yeah, I
It
didn't know
was
that.
awesome.
Check out the Long Riders, man. That's a
I
pretty
will.
damn good movie, man. All right, favorite '80s pop song, bro. You know the songs that Josie's on a vacation, man at work. You know, there's all.
Dead
I
or
think
Alive.
Larry, Elton John, Bruce Springsteen, Kinchingaos.
I was thinking
'80s pop song. Ya se le está acabando.
Ugly Kid Joe.
Huh? Ugly Kid Joe.
Remember that band?
Yeah.
That's from the 90s. That
Yeah.
shit.
es
Was that the 90s?
Yeah.
I hate
Okay.
everything about you. Yeah.
Cuando
Yeah.
estabas en los
90s,
80s,
yeah.
pues también estaba Rad y todos esos grupos, bro. I mean, but it's a pop
You
song,
know-
not a rock song.
Okay.
Yeah, pop.
So no, you know what? I love Iron Maiden back in the.
Órale. Well, it's Iron Maiden was considered a pop band in the UK, right?
Well, everybody.
Yeah, everybody. We're a pop band.
Oh, yeah,
They're a
you
pop
like
band.
Chicago, right? No, it's a piece of. Because I know you
Well,
like
that's
Peter
70s,
Cetera.
so-
You would. I saw
Well,
your picture.
I know what you're talking about, like new wave and
Uh-huh,
80s
yeah, a pop
MTV
song,
hits.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen, man, with the shit you heard on the radio.
Cindy Lauper,
Right. Stuff you're not supposed to like.
And there
Right,
was,
so-
yeah.
Michael Jackson.
See Michael
I did-
Jackson? Got her?
I guess I did a lot of rock and roll stuff, and then at one time I did Britney Spears, and he goes, "Dude, you're not supposed to be there. You do. It's my job." And I got a comment with Little
What's
Rick.
your favorite pop song of the 80s?
Man, I can't think right now.
All right, let's go to
It's just pop
yeah,
song.
pop like Prince, you know,
I think
Outfield, Tears for Fears,
Chicago.
Chicago.
I think it was the Commodores.
Oh,
You know the Commodores?
that's
Órale, that one.
If it's a pop 80s or not.
Lionel Richie. Hello,
Penny Lover.
Yeah.
is it me
It
you're
couldn't be-
looking
it-
for?
It couldn't be Eddie Rabbit, you know. I think it was.
Oh, yeah. I'm driving my life away.
Yeah, I think he's
there you
pop.
go.
All right, Stony, what about you, man?
Call Me from Blondie.
All right, cool. What about you, Chaz?
Huey Lewis in the news.
Sports.
Yeah, I want a new drug.
I want a new drug.
The Heart of Rock and Roll, the sports album, man. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
it is.
Awesome album.
What about you, Rock?
Mine, probably Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Tears for Fears, man. I like everybody.
Wants to.
Are there people participating with this on the
there's-
chat?
Yeah. Mike Montoya said Tombstone. Joey Garcia said Blazing Saddles.
No, that's a good Western shit.
Dario said Westworld with Yul Brynner.
I'm
was a
obsessed.
good one.
I'm obsessed with that film, dude. Always have
Before
been.
Terminator.
It is Terminator.
Yeah,
before Terminator.
All right, last one. Favorite Guns N' Roses song?
Welcome to McDonald's.
Okay, all right.
Welcome to McDonald's. We open every day. We got burgers and cheese. Even a playground to play at McDonald's. Welcome to McDonald's. We got a lot of cheese.
Right on. Yeah. I've never heard that. Yeah. You get applause for that.
Yeah.
Now, finally, one of Ray's answers made sense.
One of my songs.
All right, Stone, what about you, bro?
What was the
Favorite Guns N'
you
Roses
got
song?
me off my game there.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't want to get hate mail or anything, but I'm not a big Guns fan, so I'll probably say
Why don't you like guns, bro? I mean, you're not. Nobody's going to send you hate mail. I mean,
well, you know,
people
you
like
gotta
them.
you can't love everybody.
Just
Of
pick
course.
McDonald's.
But why not Guns N' Roses? I mean, their first album's pretty
Yeah,
brutal.
the first
dude.
album's great, dude. And then it seemed like they ran out of the secret
Well,
sauce
shoot,
pretty quickly.
November Rain and the double.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
released
that's-
2 albums at the
Two
same
albums.
time, separate albums. I mean, these guys did shit, man.
And then you had the spaghetti incident.
Yeah, that
And
had a
then-
bunch of covers on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And then they broke up.
they had the EP with
Well-
Patience.
Also, they tour all over the world, and they couldn't finish the album in 3 years
I know
because he put all the good
Chinese-
songs in
Chinese
one
democracy.
album.
Yeah.
He should have just put one best song in one album.
Hey, but you just do whatever you got to do. And those times, when you hindsight
I'll
is
say
50-50, right?
Mr. Brownstone.
Mr. Brownstone? All
Pretty
right.
cool song.
What about you, Chaz?
It's so easy with everybody trying to please me. It's so easy.
Yeah. I like, the one I like is this one, man. Watch. Let me see here.
Paulino Bernard.
No. Ese es en conjunto, carnalito. Pero this one, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. After,
Oh, Patience.
yeah.
Right.
After they released the brutal album, like, and then they released this, and it's like, what?
And Knocking on Heaven's Door, too. they did.
Yeah, dude. Well, I think Knocking on Heaven's Door was on the Use Your Illusion 1 or 2, one of those albums. But, and then they do Live and Let Die by Paul McCartney.
Wings, yeah.
But this came out after the, Paradise City and, Welcome to the Jungle, Sweet Child of Mine, those heavy, brutal songs about streets and drugs and all that.
Any of you guys see them at the Villarreal?
Yeah, no, man. I want to go.
I was there because we went for
Alice
Alice
Cooper.
Cooper, dude. And we were big Cooper. We didn't even know who Guns was.
Did you like him?
No, we thought, who's this Hollywood?
I heard
band?
a lot of people from that show that I talked to because all my friends were there. I wasn't there. I was in Houston. In San Antonio checking out Whitesnake.
Yeah. Oh,
But,
okay.
Yeah, they was there that album.
What
that
did they have
had.
to say about Guns?
That they sucked.
Yeah, well,
live.
To us, dude, we just thought they're some Hollywood Boulevard, L.A.
Yeah.
band, and
Glam.
they hadn't blown up yet. We didn't know who they were.
After they played here, their album kicked.
About 9 months, 6 months
it
later.
took like a year for their
about 9
album
months.
to. Yeah.
Well, we were watching MTV when they took off, and we were like, isn't that the band we saw with Alice Cooper?
Yeah.
But we were Cooper freaks, dude. So
Yeah.
we weren't there to see Guns. We didn't-
1988. It was 1988.
Louis Gabbro and at the
Yeah. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for joining us tonight. And what else do we got there on the chat zone, man, before we take off?
A couple of more shout outs. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Rally, you may want to help me. Ali Z Barbosa. Am I saying that? Ali Z, right? Barbosa from Idaho. And a lot of new people have been tuning in tonight. And of course, all the regulars are here. Shadow, Boo, and then we've got Dario, we've got Emilio Garcia, Joey Garcia as well. Thanks for tuning in. Sal in the house was here earlier, and so was Carmen. And it's the pre-Thanksgiving Eve. So thanks everybody for hanging out. And,
Thank you.
Thank you,
you.
guys.
watching the hashtag PVT tonight.
Hey, Stony, whenever you guys are playing somewhere, send us. We're willing to travel up and check y'all out, man.
Awesome, dude.
So just
Thank
send
you.
me a text and follow them, ladies and gentlemen. BYFIST. Check them out on Instagram and
There's BYFIST.com.
BYFIST.com.
on Facebook.
Everything's there, yeah. And
I got a question real quick. That album that came out, it came out in 2020,
Correct.
September.
In COVID.
And during COVID, I mean, if it hadn't been for COVID, I mean, were you guys debating, like, should we even release it?
Well, no, because we were
You'd work so hard.
on the schedule for the label. We were expected to deliver album. We were behind on that schedule,
Oh, okay.
so they were going to get it either way. We were expected to turn an album in. Thank God that label's not strict. Like, we never get like, hurry up, where's your new album anymore. So
yeah.
But when you're delivering a first album for a label, you kind of feel obligated to get it done.
Yeah.
So COVID or no COVID, there it was.
Man, that album is awesome.
Thank you,
dude.
bro.
It is, dude.
Friggin'
Really
awesome.
appreciate that.
Makes me drive fast.
It doesn't take much, right?
Man, Raul sounds great.
Yeah, he's amazing vocalist, man.
Who wrote the song?
Nacho, music, and
Yeah,
Raul's most of the lyrics.
The song's called Universal Metal is the name of the song. The album, you can see it there on your
In the end, yeah.
there it is, BYFIST.
Man, that's
Check
incredible.
it out.
Music.
And a shout out to everybody. The name of the album is In the End. The album cover is amazing. And by the way, I want to thank Stony for bringing me these, man. Look
Oh
at
wow, man!
that,
Thanks.
bro.
Are those
Nice.
vinyls?
Shadow Keep and BYFIST. And
That
he's got
Shadow
all-
Keep one's a double vinyl.
you need to autograph these before you leave, okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
Which,
All right.
which is the first? I mean, the new album. No, none of
This
those.
one.
That
No,
was
this
the most recent for
Okay,
2020.
that one.
What's the name of that album, Sony?
In the end,
In the end?
Wow, is that the song we're listening to? That's
that's
that
it.
album.
Yeah, that's what we're
Man,
hearing.
amazing. How many albums have you had?
Let's see. I'm working on the second one with BYFIST and 2 with Shadow Keep from England.
Ladies
we're,
and gentlemen,
we're writing the new one too for Shadow Keep.
want to thank you all for joining us tonight. We appreciate you spending time with us on your Thanksgiving Eve, and we want everybody to have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And by the way, let's put up that poster for Bobby Pulido once again before we leave. Ladies and gentlemen, inaugural Pulido and Friends Thanksgiving Feast, free hot meal to benefit our first responders and those in need. November 23rd, that's happening tomorrow from 12 to 3, 312 East Cano Street, Edinburg, Texas, 78539. Go to his Instagram or his Twitter or his Facebook and lift the picture, save it on your phone, and post it on your own so you can help out people, and get some Thanksgiving out there.
That's amazing.
And then on Friday, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for you to open up your hearts and bring some toys on over to our concert. It's our Whiskey D toy concert.
Nice, dude.
Bring a toy. London's Grill and Tavern on Nolana in Mcallen. The place is amazing. Great food, great drinks, cold beer. And Melodious Bastards will be playing some heavy metal. The Spinoffs will be doing 80s, and Whiskey D will be performing. We're going to open up the show because we like to hang out with everybody that donates toys after we play. So the guys, are going to be performing from 8:30 to 9:30. So all you have to do to go in is take a toy or two, okay?
So, Rock, you're on at 8:30?
We're on at 8:30.
8:30.
So we're
I had
the
a
first
question
band.
for you, Rock.
What's up,
about,
bro?
Wasn't your brother Johnny in or isn't he?
Joey.
Joey.
Yeah, he's the bass player.
He's still in it.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome, dude.
He's an amazing bass player. Dude.
Great, dude.
He is very talented, bro.
That's awesome. I'd
He's-
like to see that again.
He's no Stony Grantham, maybe. I'm
The check's in the mail.
I haven't put him through the test, of Stony Grantham style bass. One of these days we do war pigs.
What's the test? Yeah.
He has to destroy a ceiling fan.
Yeah,
Have you done that yet, Rock?
no, not yet. But we do war pigs, which was a song that we used to do.
How
back
did
then.
he get in? Did you get him into bass?
Well, dude, we used to practice at my mom's
yeah, I
house,
know.
and they grew up
Harvey
watching us.
and
Harvey,
everybody,
they're
yeah.
all musicians.
Yeah.
Harvey plays everything. He's the brother that Messi me. He's like 52.
Yeah.
He's got the Beatles.
That dude plays keyboards, bass. He's very
Wow,
talented.
dude.
Sings.
Yeah.
And then my brother Joey, bass, guitar, keyboard, sings.
Wow. dude.
My other brother, he sings too, but he's not really he never got into the music thing. But us three, man, we're all over.
That's
but
awesome, dude.
It's crazy, yeah.
That's,
You
but
tell him I said hello.
if you go by, man, we'll let you do a song, man. Maybe War
Awesome.
Pigs. That's going to be our first
Yeah.
song, man. You'll start off the show with us.
shoot.
Yeah, you should go do
Yeah, so you
That'd
can do
be awesome.
your Bill Ward shit, bro.
Friday.
The freak out. Bill Ward was amazing.
No, you mean Geezer.
I mean, yeah, Bill Ward's the drummer.
Yeah, I'll try the drums too. No.
Geezer Butler.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
favorite bass player.
Yeah, dude, Ginger Baker.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, next week we got comedian Rick Tumbleweed Gano along with rapper Uno. And that's going to be happening next week here on #PVT. Coming up in the month of December, we've got Mark, the original keyboard player for Emilio Navaira. We have a show with Valente Rodriguez and Lucky Joe. They're related. They're going to be both here también like a week before Christmas. So we got some really cool stuff. And then in January, we've got Delta Boys. We've got Ruben Ramos. We've got Shelly Lares. And then in February, we've just got so many great AJ Castillo. We got Pira Studio booked for the show as well in 2024. So it's going to be a great year. And we want you to share, subscribe, and like. And we appreciate you guys. You all have a happy Thanksgiving, all right?
Thank you so much,
you.
everybody. Thank you, Rock.
man.
Thank you,
All
Riley.
right,
Thank
ladies
you.
Happy birthday to Letty Grantham, too.
Yeah, happy birthday, Letty. All
Happy
right.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Letty. Yeah.
So you all take it easy, rock and roll, and Tejano, and the greatest music on earth. We all have it right here on #PVT.